Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
You're watching right here on Prime. Samwell experience.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Here we go. Welcome in. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, do we have a game tonight. It's Monday Night Prime, and you know what that means. It means it's the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Calgary Flames. This one is going to be absolutely epic. You know it. I know it. I'm fired up. I hope you're fired up. We're going to have a whole lot of fun coming up here tonight. So thanks for joining. It's Canada versus Canada, Calgary and Toronto. We're just moving some things around, getting things set. We're going to jump right in. But first, we have to go around the horn, say our hellos. What's up, Thomas? How's it going? Kevin in the house. Cool guy. What's shaking? Last time they played, Toronto won 6-3. Let's hope we get a repeat of that. Dallas in the house. What's up, Len? Florida Park Explorers, our partners from the South. What's up, my friend? Timmy Two Shoe, how's it going? Alan, good to see you. Mr. Ben, welcome in. Hello, Edward. Scott, what's shaking? Welcome in. Would like to sleep. Matthew, hello there. Welcome in, one and all. This is going to be a party. If you're watching over on the talk, welcome in. Darren, Corey, Health, welcome in, everybody. Again, thank you for being here. We're trying some new things. And of course, if you're over on Twitch, welcome to the party as well. So we appreciate you all checking us out wherever you are watching from. Now let's get into it. Bradley, what's up? Welcome in. Wow, do you not know who we are? Dave, I had something else that was going to come out and I had to pull back real quick. But welcome in, everybody, wherever you're watching from. Let's get into the lineups here for tonight's game. And the question, are the Sens fans still allowed? RK, what's up, buddy? Sens fans are always still allowed. We don't have to like them. But no, just kidding. We love all hockey fans. Here we go for the Calgary Flames projected lineup. Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. We got Jonathan Huberdeau with flashy Nazem Kadri and Martin Possible. We got Blake Coleman with Morgan Frost and Matt Coronado. Joel Farabee with Igor Sharnkovich and Drayden Hunt. And then Ryan Lomberg with Rooney and Klapka. Got the clap. No, Sam, bad. On the D side, we got Kevin Ball with Mr. Rasmus Anderson. We got Joel Hanley with Mackenzie Weegar and Jake Bean with Braden Paschal and the Wolfman, Dustin Wolf, getting the start tonight. Watch out. He is lethal. Alex, what's going on? Happy St. Paddy's Day to you. Happy St. Paddy Days to everyone. I hope everyone's got their bevy in hand. We got ours. It's green. You can't see it, but we got ours here with us tonight. Now, for the Maple Leafs, or should I say the Toronto St. Pats, because they're going with the St. Pats jerseys here tonight. They are going with Matthew Nyes, Austin Matthews, and Mitch Marner. We got Pontus Holmberg on that second line now with John Tavares and William Nylander. Bobby Mack, he's going to be back with Domi and Robertson. Steven Lorentz and Callie Yarncroc get to pair up with Scott Laughton. And I'll tell you, we give up a first-round pick, and we gave up a pretty darn good player for Scott Laughton, a prospect and a first-round pick for a fourth-line center. Things that make you go, we're going to talk about that as the night goes on. On the D side, it's Morgan Rielly with Brendan Carlo. Jake McCabe is going to be with Chris Tanev. Simon Benoit with OEL Oliver Ekman-Larsson. And getting the start tonight, it's the Wall, Joseph Wall. He's going to get that start. David Kemp, Philip Myers, both healthy scratches tonight. I just said to Jen, he can't wear green because of the green screen. Right? I was thinking about it, but it just wouldn't work. But we got the bevies here. We're ready to go. The green drinks ready to flow. You're wearing your Travis Green. There you go. RK, that's awesome. And can we just talk about that? I know it's Sens talk, and we're not going to go too far down the Sens rabbit hole. But listen, Travis Green, he was kind of a fringe player, right? He was okay. Third line player. But man, is he doing a great job coaching? Give it up. Travis Green just shows that just because you're not a great player yourself, you can still coach the heck out of a team. Daniel Barry, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Now, we're going to talk more about the Sens in a minute, but first, how do these Leafs and how do the Calgary Flames match up? As mentioned in the chat by Cool Guy just moments ago, Toronto won the first matchup 6-3. They're looking to repeat that today. This is the final matchup between these two teams. Over the last 5 games, William Nylander has 6 points, 4 of those being assists. Mackenzie Weegar leads the Flames in his last 5 games, also with 6 points and 5 of those being assists. Jonathan Huberdeau, 3 goals in his last 5 games, where John Tavares has 3 in his last 5. And listen, JT continues to be an absolute rock star. Love what Tavares has been doing. Daryl, what's going on? Watching on the TV, just stopping in to say hi and hit that like. Daryl, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. Marty, what's going on? Game on. We're doing great. Thank you. Hope you are doing well yourself. Austin Matthews will be a great coach. Let's see if he can get his playing up. We're going to watch Matthews very closely tonight. Jade, what's going on? What's cracking? Good to see you. Now, Dustin Wolf, for those that don't know, because listen, let's be honest, a lot of people on the East Coast don't watch a lot of West Coast hockey, and Calgary is one of those teams that has been on the bubble. They're in, they're out, they're in, they're out. But Dustin Wolf has been outstanding. 22, 13, and 5 for the Wolfman. A 2.54 goals against and a 9.14 save percentage. He's got 3 shutouts here on the season. Joseph Wall himself, he's 22, 12, and 0 with a 2.78 goals against and a 9.05 save percentage. Only 1 SO for the Waller. Now on the power play, Toronto 24%. They're about 10th in the league. They've been up and down all over the place. Their power play at one point was dreadful. They've now climbed all the way up to 10th in the National Hockey League. Calgary is still towards the bottom at 18th. On the penalty kill, Toronto at 77.9%, 16th overall in the league, where Calgary sitting at 75% for 26th. In the face-off side, Toronto has climbed back up to 3rd overall in the National Hockey League, which is pretty darn good. The Flames down at 29th, so they lose a lot of draws. For the goals for, Calgary is 32nd, Toronto is 11th. Goals against, Calgary is 14th, Toronto is 18th. So this could very well turn into a goaltender battle, a goaltender duel. Now, Toronto's goaltenders have struggled over that last stretch. And the last 10, really it's the last 6 have been ugly. Toronto is only 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. They have losses to Ottawa, Florida, Colorado, Vegas, and the Sharks. Their wins came over Utah, Pittsburgh, New York, an overtime win against Boston, and then Chicago. Alexis, what's going on? Hayden, welcome in. Welcome to the show. So Toronto looking to get back in the win column. Florida with a loss the other night. So opportunity here for Toronto to make up some ground. Ottawa picking up that win. Ottawa's making it close. Tampa Bay has leapfrogged Toronto. We'll get into the standings a little bit later as well. For the Flames, they're not doing much better. They're struggling right now as well. 4-3-3 over their last 10. Back-to-back losses against Colorado and Vancouver. Now, that Vancouver was a shootout loss. They did have a win against Montreal, a loss against Dallas, Carolina, Florida, and Tampa Bay. So both these teams looking to get things in a little bit of a better picture, a little bit of a better situation. Toronto is tied in points with Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay holds the tiebreaker, so they're currently sitting in second. A win today can move Toronto back into second place in the Atlantic. Now, Toronto and Tampa both have played 66 games. They have a couple games in hand on the Panthers, who are ahead at 85 points. Now, in the wild card, we talked about the Ottawa Senators. They're at 77 points. So they are making a push. They're trying to continue to build up and look really, really good at doing so. Now, for the Calgary Flames, Calgary is on the outside. They're at 71 points right now. St. Louis and Vancouver are ahead of them at 73. Minnesota is up at 79. So Calgary needs to make up some ground. They're still in the hunt, but they certainly can do it. Now, it's funny. Earlier on, we thought all the Canadian teams except for the Montreal Canadiens would be in the playoff picture. Montreal has turned their game around so much. They are 71 points. They are 1 point back of the New York Rangers, who are now up to 72 and have just made it in. So Montreal is looking to get up in there, knock the Rangers out. Calgary is looking to get up in there. And gosh, I really hope Toronto can solve this problem. I don't want to be sitting here going, my goodness, Toronto has collapsed and they are sitting on the bubble. They are on their way out. We hope that is not going to be the case. We're going to be following the out-of-town scoreboard all night long because, as always, every game matters. Devils and Blue Jackets, points on the line. Both these teams trying to grab points. The Lightning and Flyers, they're underway right now. About 10 minutes in, it's 0-0. Lightning looking to continue winning, looking to pick up points. The Buffalo Sabres are up 1-0 over the Boston Bruins. And nothing makes me happier than Boston losing, especially when they're losing to a team like the Buffalo Sabres. So come on, Buffalo, get that one done. And later tonight, it's going to be Kings and Wild. That one has some implications as well. Matthew, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Really, truly appreciate it. Would like to sleep. What's going on, Jeff? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. And it looks like, did Amazon Prime just die? Looks like Amazon just went off the air, so they'll get their technical issues. There we go. Now it's back up. Always makes me nervous with this technology stuff. But tonight is an Amazon Prime night. It's an Amazon Prime night. So if you have Prime, you can watch along and hang out with us for the chat and the conversation, because this is going to be a banger. B Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. Leafs have started their playoff a month early, and they have to. Prep coming in with the 5 spot. A leprechaun tried to grow me. I told him to keep your hands off of me, Lucky Charms. That's the Maple Leafs right now. We're hoping that their Lucky Charms are left alone. Prep, thank you so much. That's very, very funny. But welcome in, Prep. Always appreciative. Stick taps in the chat. That's how we celebrate our super chats here. Some stick taps to say thank you. Raymond, what's going on? Good to have you back. Hope you're doing well. Rob in the house. What's up, Rob? The Kings have the best home record with most wins. You know, the Kings are one of those teams, Rob. I don't know if you feel this way, but I never know what to expect from them. The last year, they've been kind of good, and they've been frustrating me because I'm like, really? The Kings are doing this well? And they are. And we should give a big congratulations to ex-King, now Ranger Jonathan Quick, signing an extension, sticking around in New York for a little bit. He's been having a mighty fine time playing there in New York, trying to bail them out and get them all turned around and switched around. Now, I am keeping my eye on the feed here. As soon as they get down on the ice, you know, we'll bring it to you. One thing they don't do on the Prime show is give us the national anthems, which is always disappointing. But welcome in. As you are coming in, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button, hit that like if you're watching on the talk. If you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube, hit those likes, hit those subscribes and follows as well. We really, really, truly appreciate it as we continue to get things back on track. I should say they have only lost 3 games at home. That's it, Rob. Only 3 losses at home. That is absolutely wild. That is crazy. Sam, another betting nugget tonight. San Francisco later tonight. Yeah, Timmy Two Shoes. There's going to be lots going on. Beverly, what's up? Welcome in. We're going to have some treats coming up later this week as well. We got a special, something special coming up this weekend, which I'm not going to share because I'm really bad at blowing surprises. And this time, well, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to ruin it. We're going to keep it as a surprise. Victoria, what's going on? Of course, this is a busy week for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They play today. They play Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday, a doubleheader. So we're going to get lots of hockey coming up. Aaron, how's it going? Welcome in. Rebecca, thank you for subscribing again. Welcome back. Appreciate you hitting that button. Holy smokes. Encino Man. Oh, prep. Remember Encino Man? What a great flick. Okay, hang on. I got to be real. Great isn't the right word for Encino Man. It wasn't a great flick. It was a funny movie. Quite enjoy Encino Man. Rich, what's going on? How many goals for Kadri tonight? Kadri always seems to play well. Always seems to play well against his old team here. I say if they don't make the conference finals, all player no move clauses are void. Scott, wouldn't that be nice? Sure, you can have a no move clause in your contract. However, if we don't make the conference finals, void. delete. Scott, that would be amazing. Can you imagine if they had that power? Rich, I am very, very curious to see what Nazem Kadri is going to do tonight. He's had some unbelievable highlight reel goals this season, and then he's kind of fallen away and disappeared. So I'm very curious which Kadri is going to show himself here. Duke, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy St. Patty's Day to you. I believe there was a parade downtown Toronto today. Not sure if anybody was able to watch it. I certainly didn't, but it was pretty cool. Onyx, what's going on? People tell me I sound like Pauly Shore. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Onyx, of all the people, Pauly Shore. Gotta love it. Prep. It was an awesome movie. It really, really was. Love it. Buddy, it was good. You know who does a really good Pauly Shore is Florida Park Explorers. Florida Park Explorers does an amazing Pauly Shore. It's quite frightening, actually, but he is good. So let me know, who are you excited to see play in tonight's game? Drop it in the chat. I'll let you know. For me, my picks, I kind of already mentioned one of them, Nazem Kadri. I'm excited to see what Nazem Kadri can do. And then the goaltender, Dustin Wolf. I'm looking forward. Last time, I saw him, he put up a tremendous performance. So I'm excited to see what the Wolfman can do and Nazem Kadri as well. From the Toronto side, I'm still waiting to see Carlo and Lawton impress me. Now, Lawton has gone in. He's been grinding out. He took a nasty kind of stick to the eye, very scary scenario the other day. But I'm waiting for those two to stand up. But really, who is going to have a big game? Tonight's got to be Nylander's night. Has to be Willie's night tonight. Andy, what's going on? Antonio, welcome in. Welcome to you both. Tonight has to be Willie's night. Willie has had chances. He's faded away. He's come back. He's done all kinds of stuff. But I'm going Willie tonight is going to have a big night. And I'm also kind of, Carlo, I think Carlo's going to have a breakout night as well. Raymond, what perfect timing. I call it, you call it. Same Z's. Nylander and Carlo both going to have a big night. Rail, what's going on? Almost midnight here in Dublin. Leafs better make it worth the while for staying up late. Well, we appreciate having you with us. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, although I guess it's just about over. But happy St. Patty's Day, and hope you had all the green today. Orlando, Florida, 6 days. Darn cold right now. Oh, Aaron, darn, it's cold there now. We stole the heat. We brought the heat back here. Last week, we were away last week. It was beautiful weather we had here in Toronto. It has been gorgeous as well. The weekend since we returned home, been absolutely gorgeous. And spring is in the air. You can just feel it. The snow has all but melted. Had some rain that helped, but We're ready to set and go. Raymond's calling Austin to score tonight. Austin is going to, wouldn't that be nice? Matthews, yes, Scott is with you. Matthews needs to light it up. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Hang on. We're going down real low. You know what? We're going to try and pump up Matthews tonight. We haven't given it to him for a while. Austin Matthews tonight, you are the red light player of the game. If Austin Matthews scores tonight, we light the lamp in his honor. Now, the Leafs have been playing really bad, so we haven't been doing it. Also, I didn't have this red light when we were away. So now that we're back home, Austin Matthews, red light player of the game. Should he score, we will fire up the light for AM 34. And hopefully he can make some magic tonight. Him and Marner can make some hockey magic. That would be awesome. It would be very, very, very cool. Yeah, Ben, I probably have to set it up again for you. I don't know why it's been doing that lately. Jeffrey, how's it going? Welcome in. The Boston Bruins tied it up. Oh, no, Jeffrey. I was hoping Buffalo would have run wild on them. Raymond, 11, it's 11 in St. John's. There you go. Patoli, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Welcome in. And Ben, I'm going to see if I can kind of do this on the fly without breaking anything. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to see if I can do this here real quickly for you, because the last thing we want to do is break anything, quite frankly. So we're going to put this in. Like I said, we're going to have a ton of fun here tonight. All you have to do is hang out. If you want to come in the chat, come in the chat. We want to hear your opinions. We want to hear what you have to say. Now, whether you're a Leafs fan or a Flames fan, that's okay. You're all welcome. We celebrate the game of hockey. And while we're Leaf fans here, we love the game of hockey, and we want to debate with you. We want to know, is Nazem Kadri the better pick? Should have Toronto gone after him? How do these two teams go at each other? Who should be the better team? Who should play well? If you want to go Calgary, go do it. If you're going to go Leafs, go do it. Let's have some fun. If you want to trash talk and go back and forth, do it. All we ask is that you are respectful to one another and, of course, to us here on the channel. We're going to have a lot of fun. So we're still waiting for them to go down. They're still jibber-jabbering their pregame, and then they're going to be going down to the ice surface. Where's the time? There's the time. It should be pretty close. Any minute now, they should go down, and we're going to get this puck started. Often on the Amazon Prime nights, they seem to drop the puck a little bit later. All right, but thank you again for being here. And thanks to those who have hit that like. Thanks to everyone who's hitting those subscribes. We appreciate it. Let's just go. Let's just go. So Toronto is going to have the tough time. A lot of us say the Leafs, we know they're getting in the playoffs, but the question is, who are they going to play and what are they going to look like? Can they get out of the first round? I think it doesn't matter who they play. I think Toronto gets out of this first round regardless this year. I really do, unless some kind of disaster happens and we fall all the way down and end up playing Florida in the first round. That's not going to happen. I think we get out of the first round. If we play Tampa Bay, like right now, we would play Tampa Bay. I think we win that series. It's going to be tough, no doubt, because Tampa plays Toronto really hard, but I think we win that series. Then we go on to play Florida, and we've seen them go back and forth. Florida is a very, very tough team. If you want to get out of the Atlantic Division bracket, you are going to have to go through the Florida Panthers. That's just the way it is. I think Toronto can certainly do it. They have the ability, right? They have the ability. Confidence and grit is what it's going to come down to. Because don't forget, Brad Marchand is now on the Florida Panthers. Matt Tkachuk is going to be back for the playoffs. So they are going to be a hard-hitting, solid team. So if you want to get out of the East and go to the conference finals, you are going to have to play Florida at some point. And I think Toronto can do it, but I think that's going to be a long, hard-fought series. Now, let's just assume Toronto does that. They go to the conference finals. On the flip side, one would think Washington is going to get there, hoping Florida first-round exit. Scott, I would be blown away if that happened, but you never know. Listen, if they end up playing Ottawa in the first round, holy smokes, that would be a crazy series. Brother on brother, Tkachuk on Tkachuk. Ottawa, a tough, grimy team as well. I mean, whoever's coming out of that series, they're going to be beaten and battered. That is going to be a tough one. But on the flip side, you would think Washington is the one that's going to go to the finals. I would have had New Jersey kind of pegged to be up against Washington to move in. But of course, with what happened to Hughes and being out with surgery, I don't think it's going to be New Jersey anymore. But I think it's going to end up being Washington. So you're going to be Toronto, Washington in the conference finals. Oof, that is tough. I mean, that's going to be awesome. Overly, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go Avs. Avs have been picking it up. Avs have been making some waves too. Good for them. They were in trouble early on in the season, and they have found their way. They have certainly been climbing up. All right, they're going to a commercial break. I believe this is the last commercial break, and then we'll be getting the game going. So we are moments away from getting this one fired up. Fired up, we cannot wait. So like I said, lots of hockey coming up here over the next few days. Let me see since we have a few moments, let me see if I can do this here real quickly. So coming up on Wednesday, talking about the Avs, it's Toronto in the Avalanche. That's 7 o'clock on Wednesday, followed by the Leafs and the Rangers, 7 o'clock on Thursday. So Thursday is a huge night for hockey. You got the Leafs and the Rangers. Both those teams need points. Florida and Columbus, those teams need points. You got Calgary and New Jersey, the Avs and the Sens. There are some huge games here on Thursday, so it's going to be awesome. Jeffrey, you're now a Bruins fan. You've converted. You're now going for the Bruins. Oh, listen, the Bruins are going to be in tough. The Bruins is a weird story, right? Really weird story. Here they are in the hunt, right? They were just a couple of points out negotiating with their captain, Brad Marchand, and all of a sudden they say, you know what? We're going to trade him. We're going to trade Carlo. We're going to move all these pieces around. Yet Boston still kind of hanging around. But just a weird story out of Boston. And if I was a Bruins fan, I don't know how I would feel, right? They're now down 68 points, so they're 4 points out of a wild card. Still mathematically in it, definitely in the realm of possibility. A lot of teams to hop over. But that's just weird, right? Like, why, when you're so close in the hunt, would you decide to make all these changes? Now, maybe for them, being a wild card team wasn't good enough, and they figured, hey, we'd rather blow things up here a little bit and switch it over. Just a very weird scenario. All right, we're getting set for game time. So let's get it all up and running here. Lots of stats on the screen for you to see. Now, sorry, TikTok, you're not going to be able to see a lot of these. But if you want to see all the stats, everything that's moving on, come on over to YouTube or Twitch. You'll be able to see what we're talking about. So over here, this is a little ahead of the actual broadcast. It's going to show you the possession. It's going to show you where things have. If it's too far, because Prime is a bit delayed, if it's too far, we'll turn that off. Up here is going to show you where all the shots are coming from. And on the far side, we're going to show you who's on the ice at all times. All right, let's get ready to drop this puck. Let's get this game underway. It's prime night, St. Patty's Day. Drink the green. Let's go. St. Pat's, Matthews versus Kadri. And Matthews going to win that opening draw. He's going to bring this one back. Rick, what's going on? Lucas, welcome, welcome, welcome. St. Pat's with the puck. They're going to move this one up. Toronto, Matty Nyes trying to chip it in. He can't. Comes back to Matthews. To Marner. To Nyes. Nyes trying to get it back to Matthews. Can't do it. Uyghur throwing a hit in the corner. Huberdeau going to fish it out. It came to Matthews, and he rolls it through the crease. Toronto holding it in. Another shot. This one going through the crease again. Toronto playing it back to the point. Here's Marner. A little toe drag. Getting it down to Matthews. Behind the net. AM34 with this puck. Matthews curling. Matthews still with it. Matthews needs some help. He's going to take the shot, gets all the way through. Big rebound comes out in the slot, and it's the Flames that are going to move this one around. Brian, what's going on? Paralife, welcome in. Go Flames, my wife. Go Flames, go Leafs. There you go, Brian. It's Royal Rumble over at your place tonight. Sitting on opposite sides of the couch. Here comes Rielly. Going to flip this one down in the corner. Nylander chasing in here. Going to chip it to Tavares. Tavares tried to return it. Couldn't do it. Here they come back the other way. Holmberg giving chase, trying to get back. Down low in the corner. Tavares coming in. Tavares throwing a hit. And going to chip the puck down low. Can't get it, though. Past Coleman. Coleman kept it in for a moment. Rielly playing this one up. It's deflected, and it's going to go out of play. Now, I got to tell you, I love these St. Pat's jerseys, but I kind of like many years ago when they had the brown pants with the brown gloves. The green and brown was just such a contrast. It was very, very cool. But the all green is nice, too. Jim, what's going on? Welcome in, Go Habs. Jim with his Go Habs gets me every time. Off the draw to Benoit. Benny going to dump this one in, down in the corner around. Calgary going to work this one in the middle. Nice job here by McMahon, trying to keep it in. It eventually does come out, and they're going to turn it around. Here's Nicky Robertson, a dump in, shot right on, gets his own rebound. Going to play it up. Domi in the corner, near side, fishes it back to the point. Ekman Larsson goes across. Here's a long shot. Big rebound for Domi. He scores! Max Domi's on fire. Holy smokes. Goals and fights, fights and goals. Domi is like an Oompa Loompa. He's getting it done. Oompa Loompa Doopity-doo. Domi's got a goal, and he's going to score it for you. Wow. Picks up the rebound. Clapper in the top corner. How you doing, Max? Boom. Shakalaka. Max Domi puts the Leafs ahead 1-0. A nice save by Wolf, and as he's sliding across to his right, Domi goes back far side over the glove hand. What a beauty. Goal number 6 for the Domester. That's a good hot start. Hot start. Domi from Benoit. Hang on 1 second. From Benoit. All right, we're in. I have no green, so I don't celebrate. Oh, that's okay. It's on me. Sam, you want to give away a St. Patty's Day Leaf puck? Oh, Prep, thank you. Yeah, we can do that. We'll take a look. Prep, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so you saw it coming up later today. Prep, is that from the same place that? Do you want to shoot me a link? We'll do it, and we'll figure it out. But I want to see if I can grab a picture of it. Oh wow, thank you. So we're gonna do a giveaway tonight, courtesy of I Can Prep. We're gonna be doing a Toronto Maple Leafs St. Patty's Day puck. So St. Patty's Day puck, we're gonna get that organized and we'll arrange it. So thank you, Prep. Dan, what's up? Welcome in. Down around in the corner. This is gonna come back. We'll have to get that giveaway set up, and we'll let you know when it's organized. Oh, awesome. Okay, thank you, Prep. Here's a shot by Matthews right on. Let me see if I can open this here real quickly. Did you send it? Oh, I know where you sent it. All right, let me see if I can open that up. Let me see if I can open that up here. Plays with a ton of grit. I like that fourth line tonight. Call it a third line if you want. I wouldn't be surprised if the ice. There we go. Third and fourth are completely perfect. Let me grab a little photograph. He's just going to get more and more comfortable. All right, off the draw. Calgary going to bring this around. Paul, hey, what's going on, Paul? Welcome. Down low in the corner. Calgary on the move. Weegar going to bring this one up. Long pass. Tried to spring. Little breakout pass there to Coronado. Doesn't connect. Toronto going to get this one out. I'm going to bring up this screenshot here, and I'll show you what we're going to be giving away a little bit later on today. Holmberg down in the corner to Nylander. Nylander wrapping it around. You will not want to miss this. Calgary going to take it away. They're going to move this to the far side of the ice, up the middle. Intercepted back by Toronto. They're going to chip this one in, and the Flames going to regroup. They're going to move this around. Quick start. If you missed it, Max Domi had the opening goal from Benoit. Ekman Larsson, and here we go. Benoit is going to take his man down. He's going to the box. So Rooney's going to get tripped up there. Benoit is going to go to the box. You know, Neander got held up there. Should have been the little interference call, but hey, that's okay. Fans here not liking it, but Benoit just gets the stick. kind of slashes down and hits the toe of Rooney's skate, and that's going to knock his foot out from under him. He's going to go down. Benoit to the box for 2 minutes or less. So the Calgary Flames moving to the power play. Yikes. So Benoit for tripping. This is going to come right out in front. A quick shot. Wall is there. Toronto going to chip it to the line. It doesn't get out. Kadri going to hold this one in. He's going to cycle it around, trying to cut through the middle of Huberdeau. Back to the line. Another stab at it from McCabe. Kadri brings that one down. And a hand pass is going to be a whistle. All right, let me bring this in. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. All I want to do is drag. Can I drag? There we go. Boom. This is what we're giving away today. A little St. Patrick's Day puck. Toronto Maple Leafs St. Patty's Day puck. We're going to open up a giveaway and offer one of those up. So one lucky subscriber is going to come away with the puck. So make sure you hit that subscribe so you can get in on the giveaway. Make sure you hit those thumbs up too. Here's a blast by Coronado. That one is stopped. Comes to the line. This is going to be kept in. Pete, what's going on? Oiler Flams here cheering for the Leafs. Second. Pete, that's awesome. That's great. Back to the line. Here's a long shot. Pete, we do some Oilers games as well. In the corner. This digging around. I love that. That was such a great comment. Flipping this all the way down. Leafs going to change it up. 1:12 to go here on the power play. Anderson going to turn it around for Calgary. Going to drop this one back. Here come the Flames. Flames on the move. Another drop back. How many drop back passes are we going to get? Sharnkovich going to bring it in. Hands it over to Coleman. He spins around, and Toronto going to clear this one all the way down the ice. Mitchie Marner sending it down the length. Back around in the corner. Calgary setting it up. Anderson passing it back. A little dump pass to Farabee. Coming up through the middle. Now over to the side. Calgary breaking in. Klapka. Send it to Mr. Anderson. Anderson putting this one across. Here's a shot. It's tipped up. Toronto clears. Yes. And that's going to trickle out. UV, how's it going? Welcome in. May the luck of the fourth leaf clover be with you all in the giveaway. There you go. Down around. Toronto going to steal. They're racing. They're off to the races. Can they get a 2-on-1? Yes. No. For a moment, just didn't have the speed as Lawrence towards the end of his shift. It was a crazy goal. It was a nice shot. 2 seconds. 1 second. Power play has come to an end. We're back to 5-on-5 even strength as Benny steps on the ice. 2 shots there for the Flames. Coming around behind to the line. Here's a blast. That's going to go wide. Calgary still in the Toronto zone, working it through. Here's a long shot. Gets knocked down. Domi going to chip this one out and all the way down the ice. Bobby Mack is racing for it. Bobby Mack is going to get there ahead of Hanley. And Hanley's going to push this one off Mack's stick. Cycling around behind. Possible. Rick, what's up, Rick? Yes, it was a very solid penalty kill. Leafs are looking good in the early moments here. Uyghur's coming back. He's going to kind of pick up this puck, start to move it forward. Uyghur getting the puck up. Little headman pass to Coronado. Coronado breaking in. Shot wall is going to make the save. It's knocked away behind the net. There's Nylander on the wall trying to flip this through. Tavares takes a whack at it. They can't. Calgary moving it across. In the slot. Calgary shooting. Wall was looking behind him. It's going to bounce in front. Back around. Sloppy defensive zone play. Alexander, how's it going? Welcome. Toronto going to clear this one out. Holy smokes. Some very, very sloppy defensive zone play there. Steven, how's it going? Welcome in. Or Stefan. Steven? Stefan? Here's a long pass up to Benoit. Benny going to bring this one in. Going to dump it around down in the corner. Toronto with puck possession. Here's Matty Knives. Coming around to Matthews. Matthews to the point for Benoit with a shot. That hits a leg. Comes right to Marner. Marner in the corner. He's going to cut around the net. Marner still with it. Tries to go cross ice to Nyes. That gets knocked down. Pass hits another leg, and this time comes to Matthews. Matthews with it. He's going to dump it here to Marner. Marner slashes it down low to Nyes. Nyes in the corner. He's working around. Trying to get in here. Sending this one over to Marner. Nice little move by Marner. Another nice move by Marner. Marner going to feed this to Matthews, to McCabe. And he doesn't get the shot off. Here's McCabe going cross ice, and Marner couldn't get that one. Marner with a couple of dangles there. That was pretty sweet. Gee, what's going on? Welcome in. Side of the net here for Matthew Nice. Good shift for the top line of the Maple Leafs with under 12 minutes to go in period number 1. Sending this one through, and Flames going to flip this one up and down the ice to the Leafs blue line. Leafs a long pass up, hitting, who is that? Yarncroc turning around. Pass coming back to the line, and Calgary on the move. It's Coleman. Coleman is going to bring this one in, trying to flip it ahead. Toronto going to take it into the corner. Rielly is there. They take it back to the line. Flames with a shot, a weak shot. Doesn't get much on it. This going back in the corner as possible. Sending it to the line, bounces to Weegar. He shoots, and Wall takes it in the chest and hangs onto it. And Carlo was standing on top of his man, Rooney, as Rooney got taken down, and Carlo was just standing right over him. But Domi cracks this one open. It's 1-0 Maple Leafs, and we are going to a commercial break. Good hot start for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, if you missed it, if you're just coming in, we're doing a giveaway a little bit later tonight. Little St. Patty's Day Maple Leaf puck is courtesy of I Can Prep. So thank you, Prep. We're going to be awarding one lucky subscriber a Toronto Maple Leaf green Lucky the Irish hockey puck. So that is pretty darn cool. If you want to get in on it, all you have to do is come on over to YouTube and make sure you hit that subscribe button for us. Hit those likes as well. Keep those likes moving. We appreciate it so very much. It's how you prep for the Hawk Apocalypse. The Hawk Apocalypse. That's what we should call our playoff coverage, since we stream every day, multiple times a day. The Hawk Apocalypse. The Hockey Apocalypse. That's pretty awesome. B Disney's feeling lucky. B Disney is ready to go. B Disney has been on a winning streak. I got my spring 3K walk-in today. Oh, you got the blister to prove it. Rick, good for you. Good for you for getting out and doing that. I have to do that. I spend too much time sitting at my desk in front of the computer trying to figure out how to fix things and make things better, and I got to get out and get my spring walk going. Austin, what's up? Welcome in. Do we just sub and like for the giveaway? Kevin, yeah, so once we'll open it up, there'll be a special command you enter in the chat. So we do it that way. So it'll be a little pop-up in the chat. It'll tell you a command to enter. And then, all we ask is, we want to award the giveaway to somebody who supports us here on the channel. DDC, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. And by the way, it is 100% free for everybody. And it is not affiliated with YouTube at all. Jonathan, what's going on? I have one of those tall Guinness green hats somewhere in the closet store. Like the Cat in the Hat hats. Those are awesome. Off the draw. Here's McCabe. McCabe going to send this one back. Toronto looking to get it out of their own zone. Back over to Caber. He's going to send this one up. Lizard, what's going on? Welcome. Down in the corner. Nylander trying to get there. Flames going to get it to the line. Toronto holds this one in barely. Holmberg decided to go for it and then pulled away. Wayne, what's going on? How's about a Domi Kadri? Ooh, that would be interesting. That's going to be icing against the Flames. A Domi Kadri scrap. The way Domi threw him the other day, holy smokes. Those uppercuts were like rapid fire. He was just really reeling them in there. Yeah, I don't mind the Jets, Kevin. I don't mind the Jets. They have one of the best goaltenders in the league. I think the Jets are a darn good team. Habs are chasing the Flames. The goalies go. Dan. The Habs. The good old Habs. Useful for going to a Quidditch match. There you go, Jonathan. Domi going to touch this one. He's offside. Uh-oh, here we go. Some conversations. That's big. Kevin Ball. Kevin Ball was mixing it up there. McMahon came over. Domi's there. Kevin Ball is a big dude. He's 6'6", 230 pounds, and he was pushing at Nicky Robertson. Nicky Robertson is like all of what? 5'10". He shot the puck after the whistle. Kevin Ball is like 2 stories taller than Nick Robertson. And Robertson is going to go to the box for that. He didn't hear the whistle, shot the puck,
unsportsmanlike conduct.
2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. You can't shoot the puck after the whistle. Can't do that. Now, he didn't hear the whistle, or he says he didn't hear the whistle. You know, okay. But Kevin Ball, who literally is it's like Andre the Giant looking at little Spike Dudley. I mean, huge size difference between these two. Kaylin, how's it going? Welcome in. Darth, good to see you. Welcome in. So the Flames going right back to the power play. Let's see if Toronto can kill off another one here. Need to get this one going. Off the draw, this one coming back around. Toronto gonna get it to the line and out. Teresa, hello there. Welcome in. No, Alexander, it is not good. Not good at all. You are correct. Over to Kadri. Kadri gonna play this one back on the move. Flames stepping up over the line. Gonna get this one in. And Toronto, Matthews gonna dig this one, getting it to the line, not out. Flames over to Kadri. Kadri cycling around, playing it to the slot. That's intercepted by Matthews. Matthews, a little sand wedge, is going to chip this one out and down the ice. Lisa, hello there. Welcome in. I am great. Thank you. I hope you're doing all right. Flames playing this one back. 1:15 to go in the power play. In over the Toronto line. Leafs doing a nice job being aggressive on the puck carrier. Over to Kadri. Kadri back to the line. Weegar playing this one across. Here's a shot by Huberdeau. That one goes wide. Kadri getting the rebound. Kadri dancing into the slot. Still with it. Kadri playing this one high. Now it comes down low to Weegar. Weegar with it. He's looking near side up at the half boards. Sharnkovich back going to Weegar. Weegar going to play this one up. Here's Kadri to the side of the net. Back down to the line. Weegar shooting. That one hits a leg. Back over to Frost. Frost taking a look to the slot. Back to Weegar. Weegar to Huberdeau. Huberdeau looking. Tried to feed it in the slot. Nice job there by Toronto to break it up. And they're going to get this one out. Nice play here by the Maple Leafs. 25 seconds to go. Brendan Carlo, great job there on the penalty kill. Going to drop this one back. Here come the Flames. Flames, last effort here on the rush. Coming in, Marner stopped it at the line, but the puck was sitting there. Anderson bringing this one around, wide around the net. Cycling it to the line again. They're going to keep this one in. Of Toronto Maple Leaf, Old Clover, foam hand. Oh my goodness, Rick. You know, you got to be careful with those foam hands. That's going to do it. Power play is over. I used to put them in my window. I had like the foam Leafs and stuff. And I used to have them by where the, you know, you can see them in the window. And the sun over the years just totally destroyed the foam. They like crumble. Nye's going to drop this one back. Toronto on the move. Going to bring this one down into the corner, near side. Nye's getting in there first. Nye's going to be taken by two Flames into the boards. Pulled away by Ball. Ball going to set this one up. Nye's going in on him, but he rips it around the glass. This one comes out to Rielly. Rielly going to play this one back in his own zone. Toronto regrouping, setting it up. Dreams, what's going on? Welcome in. Surf Bomb, how's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. Flames going to send this one down the ice on a misfire. And that's going to be an icing call with 8:03 to go in period number one. Got to turn on my fan here. It's getting a little toasty. But Toronto, much better first period here today. They're playing much, much better. The question is, can we play a full 60 minutes tonight? Ooh, Austin, that's the million-dollar question. I still think it's something in the wrist. I personally think it's a wrist. He doesn't have the same puck control nor strength on his shot. Originally, I thought it was back, but I think it's the wrist. Zoran, what's up? Welcome in. Flames with a shot. This one is going to go wide. Back in the corner, possible putting in front. That's going to be intercepted by Holmberg. Nylander is breaking. Holmberg spots him. Gets in the puck. Nylander has to turn the corner. Can't do it. He's going to pull up. Goes in the slot for a shot by Holmberg. That one misses. Down. Carlo throwing it towards the net. That one goes high. And again, the Flames sending this one all the way down the ice. And another icing call. 5-4 are the shots on net. Very low shots again, but some good play and a good pace. A great pace to this hockey game. Cartoons, what's up? Welcome in. Tanev did a good job on Fairview in front of the net. Everybody's playing their roles. Right now, everybody's doing an excellent, excellent job, excuse me, for what they need to do. Carson, what's shaking? Good to see you. Domi in to take this draw. Domi is your goal scorer here tonight. Tanev is tied for 5th in the NHL with 153 blocks on the season. Benning getting it off the draw. He's going to put this one back in the corner. Coming up on the far side, it's picked up by the Flames. They get it out of their own zone, but Toronto takes it away right at the red line. They're going to move it up to Domi. Domi bringing it in, sending it down for Bobby McMahon. McMahon back to Domi. Domi digging away, back to Bobby Mack, who shoots sharp angle. And that's going to go high. Ekman Larson going to hold it in on the far side. Sending it around for Bobby Mack. He can't grab that. Benoit pinching in. Still here on the half boards now. Calgary moves it to the middle of the ice. They're going to carry it out. 4 Leafs all around the one Flame, and they're going to extinguish him and take this puck all the way back. Coleman an intercept. Back to the line. Here's a shot that's deflected up and at a play. Those green and white jerseys on the Leafs look amazing. They do. They look real sharp. They're going to go to commercial break, by the way. 1-0 Maple Leafs. And if you are not already enjoying this show, you will have a chance to start getting in on the action because we are giving away, I don't know where I was going with that. That was a terrible segue. We're giving away a hockey puck tonight. We are giving away a hockey puck. Toronto Maple Leaf green St. Paddy's Day puck. This, excuse me, could be yours. No, it's okay, thanks. So all you have to do is just be here in the chat. We ask you to hit that like button for us, hit that subscribe, and become part of our community because we like to reward those who take part with us here. Where's your St. You know what, Jordan? I don't have a Leafs St. Paddy's Day jersey. I've thought about it in the past, and I really like the style. Hey, Nicole, welcome in. I've always had an issue, though, to spend the kind of money they charge for jerseys for one game or 1 week. There are other jerseys I'd rather get. I need a new high. There you go, Bob. What's going on? Bob, I don't know if you're like me, but the Leafs still suck. Oh, Bob, that's funny. I like hockey pucks. I have a little hockey puck collection. You know, it's fun if you go to the different rinks. You can always get the team pucks. If you happen to be at the arena when there's a special occasion going on, you can get this like playoff pucks, all-star game pucks. There's some really cool ones. So it's a nice little keepsake. It's a nice little thing. Hey, Morgan, how's it going? I love the Leafs. Yeah, Bob. Oh, it's such pain we feel. The highs, the lows. It's crazy. Winner has lots of Leaf jerseys. JT and A. Really? I will have to check it out, Onyx. I did not realize. Can you check winners? You can't shop online? They're not that high tech? All right, here we go. Back from commercial break. Let's go. Let's bring this one back. Let's bring this one back, Jack. Hartford Whalers vibes. There you go. I'll be honest. As much as I love the Leafs, I would probably take a Whalers jersey over a green St. Paddy's jersey. The Whale are awesome. Here's a blast. That one's going to go up and out of play. Brian, what's going on? Welcome in. There you go. Exactly, Bob. At least they're winning tonight. And the question is, Hartford Whalers, going back, if you're going to go and buy a Hartford Whalers jersey, who is the player you would get? I can't speak. I know who I would get. Who would you get as a Hartford Whaler jersey? This going to be flipped up all the way down the ice. Trying to move this one across. Trying to work it through. Toronto doing a nice job in here. Thomas, what's going on? Number one, welcome in. Down low, Calgary going to move this one across. All the way. No stick here as a Calgary Flame player lost his stick. He has to shovel that away. Hanley did, but he was out of the zone, so that's going to get blown down. Go with Howe. Nice. Money's money. You can't spend it. That's true, Zoran. That is true. But I got bills to pay. I can't buy them overpaying the bills. How is a good one? How's a good one for me? A Pat Verbeek. I love Pat Verbeek. I would probably go with a Verbeek jersey. Burke is it? Shawnee Burke. Some great names. Love seeing the old names. I'll take a Nordiques hoodie. Jersey that's 300. Ooh. Oh, here they come. Matthews in front, jamming it in, and that one's taken away. Matthews coming close. Matthews going to bring this one back. Matthews with a great chance there. He's going to carry this one ahead into the zone, cutting through, has it taken away. The Flames going to look to move this one out. Ball going to dump this one in. Toronto back to pick it up. Shots are now 9-4 in favor of the Maple Leafs. 5:45, Matthew Knies dipping the shoulder, taking his man down. Flames puck coming around the side. Yeah, it's too bad about Hudson's Bay. I can't believe it. I believe their liquidation starts on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. This down around. I may have to check it out, but I remember when, was it Zellers? What was that center point? It was Zellers. Oh, here's Matthews. Matthews on his way, a little slow, man, caught him. Remember when Zellers was liquidating, I went in to see if I could find anything. Nylander's shot goes wide, and there was nothing by the time I got there. Everything was picked through. Here's Ekman Larson, going to play this in the corner. Oh, Zorn, yes. Peter Zezel, so good. Big fan of the Zezel man. Met him one time, super nice. 350 years old, wow. Here comes Nylander. Nylander stopping. Putting it to the line. Benoit with a shot. 90 miles an hour, and that one sails wide. Holmberg in the corner. Tavares is there trying to help. It's going to squeak free in the Flames. Putting this dangerously through the slot. Michelle can't get it out. Here's Holmberg. Holmberg trying to go across ice. Side of the net. The Wolfman is down. He's got a mitt on it, and he's going to cover it up as Pontus Holmberg with a nice move coming out of the corner. Tried to feed it across in a very, very nice play. Going to the Oilers-Utah game. An upcoming, and you're going to Flames-Oilers. Nice. Number one. They're going to take a commercial break as the Maple Leafs coming closer yet again. That was real close. Roger, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Big outlet, Marshall's cheap jerseys. Yeah, you got to be the right place, the right time. I remember if you're up by Vaughan Mills at all, one time we were in there, Pro Hockey Life. They had a bunch of jerseys on sale, and you could get them for a real good price, but it was slim pickings. And of course, it was all the road jerseys. You couldn't get any of the home jerseys. And I don't know if you guys are like me. I'm very particular. You know, some of the whites are nice. Some of the colored ones are nice. Like I'd love to get, you saw I got my Florida Panther one. I'd love to get the white Seattle Kraken jersey, but I haven't really had much luck finding it. There are a couple other of the white jerseys. I'd love to get a white Utah jersey, but sometimes you just got to get the other ones. That's okay, Bob. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. JDA, no worries, man. It's all good. When Zeller went, I bought Halo Mega Blocks. That's worth the same money vintage now. Oh, wow. Jonathan, that's awesome. Mega Blocks are crazy. We have a Terminator Mega Block set. And there's like no real instructions. We can't find the instructions for it. It wasn't in the box. So it's like, how are we supposed to put this thing together? Yeah. It's crazy. Kevin, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Love the white Leafs jerseys. Yeah, the JT Captain one. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Leafs keep it going. They're pressing. They're looking good so far. A good 15 and a half minutes of this period. Max Domi getting the first goal from Benoit. And they've actually awarded Ekman Larson another assist. Endgame, what's going on? Welcome in. Mega coming in as well. Mega, what's up? Great to see everybody dropping in. Lots of people watching along. If you haven't been in the chat before, come on in and say hello. This coming back to the line, Max. He's had a good little string of games. Flames going to bring this cross ice to Kadri. He tried to dance around the Leaf defender. Couldn't do it. Up to Knies. Knies, can he get it across to Matthews? He does! Matthews on the backhand. That one goes wide. Matthews in the corner trying to fight for this one. Matthews looking like a much better Austin Matthews here tonight. Marner trying to dig this one out of the feet of Kadri. Can't do it. Nazem going to turn. He's going to bring this one up. He's got Uyghur with him. He decides to carry it. Now he drops it off. Gets it to Uyghur. Uyghur taking a look. He's going to send this one down low. Kadri hit the back of his skate. Toronto getting it up to Nyes. Little back pass to Domi. Domi almost took the linesman out. Domi, the pit bull, coming down low, sending this one back to the line. This coming back out. Here comes Calgary on the move. We haven't seen a lot of the fourth line at all. We haven't seen a lot of Scott Lott. So I wonder if that eye injury is really bothering him. Here's Robertson. He's going to go across. Tanev going to dump this one in. Bobby Mack is going in the corner against Kevin Ball. Robertson in there as well, so is Sharnkovich. This at the side over to Domi. Domi sending it through the slot. Hey, Lewis, welcome in. McCabe going to take a big bump. Robertson putting it to Tanev. He shoots, rebound, and a nice play there as Igor Sharnkovich pitches it to the corner. The rebound was there for the taking. Thank you so much. Same to you, and a happy St. Patty's Day to everybody. Angela, hello there. Welcome in. Mr. Anderson has it behind the net. He's going to start to move this one up. I'm sorry, I can't stop doing it. Every time I see Anderson, it's like the Matrix just comes right back to me. Calgary busting through, going to steal it away. Don't go for the wraparound. They're going to carry it around. Klapka looking to dump it off. Benoit knocks it away from him to Yarncroc. He's going to put this over to Lorentz. Fourth line on here now for Toronto. Dangerous pass in front of their net. Front of the net. Benoit going to play it up. This tipped in. Here goes Lawton. Lawton coming down for it. Take the red bill. Back around. Flames going to move. Toronto holding it in. Dumping it right back in. 2:11 to go. 2:11. Here's Calgary. Going to try and flip this one to the line. Flames going to walk this one into the Leaf zone. Long shot. Nice blocker save here by Joe Wall. Down around is Nylander. Nylander, a little flip pass. They're going to start to move this one ahead. Hey, what's up, Chuck? Little pass across. Sticker day. Here's Willie. Willie, a little move. Breaking it in. Sending it all the way through. Going for the deflection in front. That one doesn't connect. Tavares at the other side, going to hold this one in. McCabe coming around. 48 years sober. Kevin, cheers to you, my friend. Congratulations. Right in front to Holmberg, and he bobbles it. Holy smokes. Toronto in front to Nylander. He shoots. Oh, Wolf is looking. It's another jam play. How is he keeping these ones out? The Wolfman is on the prowl tonight. He's looking great. Now it's coming across. Toronto D going to take this away. How can they not beat him? Aristides, what's going on? Welcome in. Here comes Tavares up over the line. JT, a little deke, and that shot is going to get blocked. Holy smokes. Back to the line. They give it away. 2-on-2. Flames have speed. Trying to get around Ekman Larson. Anderson following it up. Here's a shot. He scores! Mr. Anderson has the answer as he follows it up, the third man in, and he's going to take it and fire this one home. Big rush. Goo Gaga, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. With less than a minute to go in the period, Toronto with several chances. And this was just a big carry up. Huberdeau spots Anderson coming up. The shot, Benoit went down to try and stop it. Wall misses it. What a great shot by Rasmus Anderson. Holy smokes. Jerome McGinley, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, man, Jerome McGinley was awesome. He was so good. So Anderson gets the goal. That is going to be from Huberdeau. What a great shot. I mean, what a great rush. 43 seconds to go. That's Anderson's 9th, by the way. Huberdeau. And Pospisil. They're going to play this one up. 24 seconds to go. Right at the Leaf blue line. Flames going to bring this one right back in. Calgary turning it over. Toronto with possession. 14 seconds. Time is ticking. Getting set for intermission. Holy smokes. Putting this one down around. Back with it. St. Pat's taking a look. They're going to hang on to it. There goes the horn. This first period has come to an end. Holy moly. I mean, what a period. Great look by Huberdeau. I mean, that was absolutely spectacular. Was that a Marner giveaway again? No, I was just saying it was a nice play, a great rush. Colleen, how's it going? If anyone needs green puck, it should be someone who has a birthday today and is Irish. Hey, Colleen, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Colleen. Let's get a redeem birthday in there. If it'll work. Redeem birthday, and then we're going to go to the intermission. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? There it is. Happy birthday, Colleen. All right, let's go to the intermission. Let's break this one all down as Colleen celebrates her birthday, hanging out with us. Appreciate it so very much. Ooh, that didn't update. Let's do this here real quickly. We need our Zambonis. Give us our Zambonis, would ya? So there we go. We're getting all the stats updated. Zamboni's coming on the ice. All right, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Let's... Whoop. What happened here? What happened here? Let's... I think it's this one. Let's get rid of those. Nope, it's this one. Hang on, I gotta... There we go. All right. Had to fix a little something there. So intermission time. 14 shots from Toronto. That is huge. 14 shots. That's a great period. We haven't seen Toronto shoot that well in a while. 6 shots for the Calgary Flames. 8 hits for the Flames. 5 for the Maple Leafs. 12 faceoffs won by Toronto. 5 for Calgary. So Toronto is just dominating them. Calgary had 2 power play opportunities. They could not capitalize. Toronto had none. When we take a look at giveaways, 4 giveaways from Toronto, 3 for Calgary, so that's pretty close. 2-2 the takeaways, and 8-6 the block shots, where Calgary is slightly ahead there. It's absolutely wild how good of a period Toronto has brought forward and played. Let's take a look at these goals. We're going to do our little virtual breakout. So here's Domi real quick.
Well, what is it that you're trying to bring every night?
No, I think as a group, we obviously wanted to answer. The last couple of games have been tough, but I mean, hey, battle against a good team in Calgary and just shift by shift. I thought we did a great job in the first period. We generated a lot, transitioned really well. Just bad luck on the last one there, but just got to reset and do it again here.
Yeah, your coach used the word urgency a lot this morning, and you are taking on a desperate team here. How important is it for this team, your team, to stay in the top 3 in the standings? Do you think about that?
You know what? I think everyone's different. Personally, no, I don't. But try and win every single game. You know, it doesn't really matter who you're playing against or what's at stake. Every game's huge. It's like a playoff game, especially this time of year. So that's how we're looking at it, and that's a huge one tonight.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
There you go, Max Domi. Nice little interview, and he's right. Desperate hockey. They got to play desperate hockey. They got to make these things happen. All right, give me a moment. Where's my little thingy here? We're going to take a look at these goals here real quickly. So I'm just going to get this all set up for us so we can take a look and break it down from the virtual perspective. It'll just take me a quick moment to bring this up as always. Something I can't do in advance, so I have to wait till we're actually live, and then we can get this going. Okay, almost there, I promise. Almost there. Only a couple of goals. There we go. All right, let's take a look here. Boom, boom. So it should be popping up on the screen. There it is. The happy birthday messages coming through. Maybe we'll put it over here so we'll cover up the happy birthday messages. We're going to start it off with the Domi goal. We're going to start it off with the Domi goal here. So you can see puck is going to come to Robertson. Robertson takes a shot. Domi is down here in the corner. So Domi is here. McMahon is here. Nick Robertson is in the slot. So a good little setup here. Domi has help. He spreads it, brings it to the half boards, kicks it back to Ekman-Larsson, cross to Benoit. Benoit takes the shot. Huge rebound. So Wolf makes a stop. Huge rebound. Domi has a clear path right here. Domi grabs it and absolutely buries it in. So a really good spread. Raven, what's going on? What was that? It was a great shot. It was a great shot. But let's look at this again, because there's one moment here I want to point out. of what Toronto does really nicely. So, okay, we're going to stop it here. So they have, and again, I apologize for our friends over on TikTok that they can't see this. There we go. Let's fix that. I apologize for you over on TikTok. You can't see what I'm illustrating here, but if you come over to YouTube, Sam Welby 12 Experience, you'll be able to see it. So they have a nice spread, right? You got Domi down here. You got forward here. Good diamond, right? Good triangle. You got your D-men open so you can go point to point. Domi comes to Ekman-Larsson. Now, Ekman-Larsson has two options. He can send this across to Benoit, who's wide open, and Benoit can fire it across, or he can go back to Domi. Now, Domi is covered, right? Sharnkovich is on Domi. So what does he do? He takes the pass, right? Smart pass over to Benoit. Benoit wide open on the far side. Now, Farabee is coming up on him, but Benoit's got lots of time. Benoit decides to shoot it. Right choice. He had Robertson. He could have passed it to Robertson. He couldn't come back to Ekman-Larsson because he was covered. Would have been a tough pass to get it over to Domi, but he elects to shoot it, which is the right call. Hey, Francisco, big rebound. So with that shot, a couple things could have happened. One, there could have been a deflection in front of the net. Two, Wolf makes the save and he stops it. And three, what happens, happens. Big rebound, comes right to Domi. And Domi with a quick release. I couldn't even pause it in time. A quick release from Domi, and he's going to feed that in the top corner. So an absolutely beautiful, beautiful play and a great goal. Let's have they put the other one up here? Let's go to Anderson's goal here as well, because Anderson's goal deserves some conversation as well. So here we go. We got Nyes, Marner, Tavares, Benoit, and Ekman-Larsson. Again, right now, decent positioning in the Calgary zone. Toronto's got their triangle set up. They got their triangle. They got their 2D in good positioning. Nyes here, for whatever reason, he drops the puck. He loses the puck. So Nyes loses the puck. Now you have a problem. You got Jonathan Huberdeau, who's not known for his speed, and he has got possible with him. He can fly. So because a quick turnover, there's a transition game. So if you saw there for a minute, Ekman-Larsson kind of took a step forward. He went to move forwards thinking he can get this puck before it's picked off and moved. But he made that mistake. Huberdeau picks it up. Ekman-Larsson does an actual nice job staying in stride with Huberdeau because he was kind of caught flat-footed. Now, if this was somebody who had tremendous amount of speed, Ekman-Larsson would have been burned. That player would have gone around him like he was a pylon. Whenever you're a defenseman, if you commit, if you're going to step up to get that puck, you better be darn sure you're going to get it. You can't step forward, hesitate, and then move backwards because you have no momentum. In this case, the forward had all the momentum, and they could carry this one. They curl it up. They come in, and now before he makes the pass, there's actually very good coverage. Ekman-Larsson did a nice job here. Hey, Sam, cottaging, I am his best friend. He has been not doing so well. So, NHL stats. Well, glad to have you in. Please send him our best. I hope he's doing all right. But sorry to hear he's not doing well. But glad to have you come in and join us. So please do send our regards over. So Ekman-Larsson played Huberdeau well. No issues there. Benoit doing a good job on Pospisil here. Those two are covered. Huberdeau, he spots in the background Rasmus Andersson is flying, as is Kadri. Nyes, Tavares, both behind them. Hey, Joshua. And so he dumps this back, and he's thinking either Andersson or Kadri could get here. Obviously, in this case, Kadri was the step. He gets this puck. Andersson grabs it. Kadri is still a step behind. Now, Andersson has options. Andersson can drive it all the way, which we know he does, or he could go across to Kadri or up to Pospisil. But he takes it, and he fires and puts this one home. So a nice spot by Jonathan Huberdeau. A great shot by Rasmus Andersson. And it is another turnover. This time it's Matthew Nyes who turned it over. And if I could, stop it before he shoots. Okay, we'll stop it here. So Andersson is about to shoot it from here. Benoit's in good positioning. He's not screening the goaltender. Too often we see the defense coming over just a bit too far. And I know my little arrow here is probably really, really small. But too often the Leafs D screen the goaltenders. So I have no problem with the positioning of Benoit here. Again, the man in front of the net, Ekman-Larsson, is doing a nice job defending him. Tavares has got Kadri coming up. So Anderson could make that cross pass, but it would be a risky pass. He takes the shot, and in this situation, the men are covered. As your defenseman, you're leaving this one to your goaltender. You've gotten your goaltender in a position where he can see the puck. The shot is made, and he just missed it. It went through him. So that's kind of the situation there. Not great, but they were able to get the job done. So Calgary ties it up 1-1. Of course, your goal scorers, as we just kind of went through their goals. Domi, he picks up his 6th from Benoit and Ekman Larson. And then on the flip side, it's Rasmus Andersson from Huberdeau and Pospisil. 2 Leafs had penalties in that period. Benoit and Nick Robertson both spent some time in the box. When we take a look at their individual stats, Matthew Knies, 7.5 minutes. 7.5 minutes. And you're thinking, Sam, why does that really matter right now? Well, usually it's Marner who leads in ice time. But the thing that's interesting is that 7.5 minutes is a full minute more than Austin Matthews, the next highest Leaf player. Hey, Cisco, Mikey boy, what's going on? Welcome in over on TikTok. Appreciate the comments. Leafs have lost it. I don't think they've lost it. I think they can still push, right? It was coming towards the end of the period. That was a tough play. And we see it all the time, right? Sometimes you can't do everything as forwards and defenders. Now, Matthew Knies, bad play, turns over the puck. Absolutely shouldn't have happened. Creates the rush coming up. Toronto was in good positioning. Sometimes when you're coming in, you have to take to certain players and you have to give your goaltender the best job he can to stop the puck. That is a shot that Joseph Woll should have stopped, in my opinion. Now, of course, when I watch the replays later, we'll see. Maybe he got fooled. Maybe something else came up of it, but that was one I think he should have had. All right, so Matthew Knies at 7.5 minutes. Matthews at 6:26. Marner at 6:21. Then it goes down to Tavares at 5:22. Nylander at just under 5 minutes. Holmberg at 4.5. But if we look at the last couple of players, the third line, McMahon, Domi, and Robertson, all have the least amount of ice time. Domi's only played 5 shifts in that period. Right? 5 shifts, a total of 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Who has been the best Leaf player on the ice in that first period? Max Domi, right? Max Domi, he scored the goal, right? He's been all over there. He's been running around like crazy. He had his one shot. He's got a hit. Max Domi really moving around, making a big use of that 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Hey, Ronald, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome. Dennis, I'm not sure if I said hello to you, but welcome to you as well. Nothing a person with no front teeth can do. That was... Oh, gotta love the no front teeth. Gotta love it. On the D side for the Maple Leafs, Jake McCabe, 8:36. Excuse me, pardon me. 8:36 for Jake McCabe. Tanev, 7:21. So McCabe playing a ton tonight, and he's been playing okay. Tanev at 7:21. Carlo at 6:39. Carlo's made a couple nice plays today. He's got a couple walk shots. Rielly at 6 minutes, and that's the sweet spot for Rielly. Knies has the ice time because of the penalty kill. That's true, but Matthews and Marner also played on a penalty kill. They also killed some penalties, but he's put a lot more. Just like his father puts out 100% every night. Rob, he has. Domi is back and shaved 2 goals in 3 games, and he's looking great. He's looking real good. Peter, what's going on? Welcome in. 2 minutes, 45 seconds times 5 is more than half the period he was on the ice. That's really funny. But, when we talk about defenders, Morgan Rielly, I find when Rielly ends up leading all the defense in ice time, he struggles. Especially as the game goes on, he just kind of gets burned out. Playing about 6 minutes, I think, is his sweet spot. Domi is a grinder. Yeah, I agree with you. He is a grinder. And he's kind of finding his way, right? I think he struggled a lot early in the season trying to figure out what his role is. What is his identity? Trying to be more than he was. And, You know, he's gone back to basics in the last couple games. He's been a highlight. He's been one of the best Leaf players. But yeah, keeping Rielly about 6 minutes or so a period will be great for him. McCabe can carry the heavy load. Carlo can carry the heavy load. I don't want to see Tanev up so high. I'd like to see him have his minutes scaled back a little bit. Ekman Larson can certainly play more. He's about 550 right now in terms of ice time. Aaron, what's going on? Welcome in. Now, if we flip it over to the Calgary Flames, Coronado has played 746. Frost at about 7 minutes. Nazem Kadri is only about 640. Huberdeau's at 6 minutes. And then it kind of drops down from there. From the defensive standpoint, and this guy's an absolute beast, Mackenzie Weegar, are you ready for this? Mackenzie Weegar, 9 minutes, 27 seconds. Mackenzie Weegar almost played half the period. Half the period. This guy, I mean, Mackenzie Weegar, we saw this the last time they played. I think the last time him and Toronto played, he did play half the game. I think he was up over 30 minutes. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah, we know a lot of people don't have Amazon Prime. That's why we are here. We are here so we can at least bring you the coverage. Will Rielly be his old self ever again, or is it just what he is now? You know, Austin, I think this is just what Rielly is. When Rielly is paired with a good stay-at-home defenseman, allowing him to rush the puck and allowing him to shoot the puck is his game. I think there was too much pressure on him before where he had to do everything. He doesn't have to do that anymore. So I think his role is changing. And to be honest, I think it's taken him a while to adapt and get used to what the new role is. But he's starting to figure it out. Team chemistry plays a pivotal role in achieving victory and establishing a winning culture. 100% correct. You need to have team chemistry. You cannot do it all on your own, especially when it comes playoff time. It's the teams that use each other, that try to win for each other, that share the puck, that move the puck, that stand up for each other. Those are the teams that win hockey games. The ones that rely on individual efforts cannot do it. It can win you some games, but it can't take you far. And not only do you need that, when the forwards are helping the defense will help the forwards. When everybody comes out and helps the goaltender can steal you a hockey game. We've seen often at all levels of hockey, you could be having a picture-perfect game, but if you have one shift where you get sloppy in your own zone and you start chasing around and you run out of gas and you start allowing them to take shot after shot after shot on your goaltender, two things are going to happen. One, you're going to take a penalty, or two, they're going to score a goal. You need to be playing as a team and helping each other all the way around. All right, folks, it's time to get back at it. Let's get set. Period number 2 is about to start. Thanks for hanging out with us at Intermission. I hope you enjoyed some of the stats, a little bit of the information. Let's go. Aaron, we don't have to drop all the networks in, but I appreciate you trying to share the information. Let's go. Period number 2, and we're gonna get our giveaway going. We're gonna open up that giveaway momentarily. If you missed it earlier, a little hockey puck up for grabs tonight. A special green St. Patty's Day puck up for today. And we got a penalty coming up to Calgary right off the draws. Toronto flying in there. All right, let me get this set up here real quickly. Bada bing, bada boom. Yep. So Marner just driving right in. Kadri grabbing the jersey, and he takes him down, leans on his back skate. Good job by Marner. Marner driving hard in there. That's exactly what we need to see. Here we go. Leafs on the power play. Here's Matthews with it. Matthews going to play this one across. Back over. Dallas, if you wouldn't mind setting the thing for me. So Wolf is there. Wolf jumping down like Wolf does. Wolf is so good. All right, we're going to get this ready. Here we go. Leaf power play. 1:38 remaining. Leafs going to win this one back to the line. Marner bring it up. He's going to shoot, deflects wide. Side of the net. Flames going to flip this up and down the ice. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. Here comes Marner. Marner on the move. And they, look out. Calgary almost stole it. Coleman, a nice job. Matthews gets it back. Going to bring this one down in the corner. Knives in there. Knives driving. Thank you, Dallas. Tavares taking a look. Going to cycle this back around. Flipped up, and this comes down the ice. Good job there. Good job, good job, good job. All right, we're going to get ready to set this.
37 goals and counting. We'll take it in. He's defensively
all right, down in the corner. We're going to open this one up.
Marner will trap the zone. Keep
maybe.
the flow going. It's settled by Nylander.
Hopefully. Coming back to the line. Marner looking cross ice to Matthews. Matthews cycling around. Matthews taking a look back. They shoot. They score. There you go. We said Big Willie Styles was going to have a big game, and he blasts this one home. There it is. Big Willie Styles on the power play. The one-timer. I think that went through Anderson's legs. Nice little shovel pass by Marner. And it's short side, blocker side, and in William Nylander. Absolutely beautiful. That's right, Raymond. We called it. We called it. A nice little feed there from Marner. Cha-ching, bada bing, puts that one home. Leafs are back up on top. 2-1. That was a beaut. 38 goals now for Willie.
For high sticking with 18:07 left to go in the second period. Nick Robertson will take a seat.
Oh, so Robertson back to the box. A high sticking call. Come on. Don't like that one. So Nylander goes to stick check, and the stick hits the Calgary Flames player stick, and it just slides all the way up the shaft and gets him in the face. So bad play here by Nick Robertson. Marner and Matthews. By the way, Matthews now 34 assists. Yeah, nice goal for Toronto. And another penalty kill. They're going to flip this one up and down the ice. All right, thank you all for hitting those like buttons. Really appreciate it. The giveaway is now open. Exclamation mark puck for your chance to win. All you have to do is enter that in the chat. Here's the Calgary cycling around. Nylander with it. Nylander. Kadri, nice little dangle. Knives up on him. Nylander had that beautiful goal. Bump pass back to the line. Here's a shot. That one goes wide. Wall has to go post to post. Trying to hold this one out. Flames keeping it in. They're working it around. Quick shot. Jack, what's going on? 16 games left. Seeing the Sens likely break left. Yeah, Jack, it's crazy. Here's Calgary, and they score. Wow, the Flames tie it right back up. Also on the power play, Nick Robertson, you should be benched for that sloppy play. But Kadri doing a nice job feeding it back to the line, getting the return, a one-timer, big rebound, and Calgary makes no mistake and plants that one in. Oh my goodness. My gosh, that is just bad. That is just bad.
What a great story this is for Morgan Frost.
Well, Andy Frost is
So,
Morgan's dad, and he was the
yikes.
long-time PA voice here in
Toronto was
Toronto.
challenging the play to see if the play was
Oh.
offside prior to the goal.
We got a challenge. We got a challenge. We got ourselves a little challenge. Let's see a replay. Usually they're pretty good at these offsides.
You know, teams right away. Every entry, the video coaches in the back room will mark.
All right, come on, before we put this on the board, Let's see what this is going to be.
Quite some time in the offensive zone after the entry, so I would say
They got the iPad out. At least need to start worrying about the standing. Yeah, it's no kidding, Sasha. No kidding.
Across the league. Yeah.
Hey, TV man, can you give us a replay so we can see what's going on? Kevin, just a little Perrier. We got the Perrier going on here.
Morgan would hang out with his dad here in the.
Oh, come on, show us. I want to see so I can make my own judgment call.
Morgan went on to a great career in the
So they're
Ontario
still
Hockey League, first round
waiting,
choice
taking a
in
look.
Philadelphia, coming over in January
It is going to be, if it's a goal, it's going to be his 14th on the power play. All right, here's a replay.
here now.
Where the heck's the puck?
You see the pucks in the air.
Well, this angle, you can't tell. You got three bodies you're looking from. Here's a reverse angle. So he passes it back.
Let's go.
I still can't see the puck. Coronado looks like he's fine here. You can't see the puck from either of these two angles. Thank you so much, Roman, hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the channel. So the two angles they showed were right down the blue line. They showed one angle and then the reverse angle. But neither of them you can see. You see the puck bouncing through the air, but you can't see where it lands in regards to the skate of the player. Water does tend to be colorful. There you go. So they're still going to look at this. I mean, they're looking at different angles here. TV guy, give us that angle. Trying to look around the post here. Let's see this one. This one still along the line, but a little higher. So there's the pass. It hits the back of the Leaf player's skate, it looks like. But where does the puck come down? I can't see through Coronado.
And your point's well taken, Jody.
So hard to see. David, what's going on? From these two angles, or three angles they showed us, it's not conclusive at all. Now, usually the video guys on the teams, they're pretty darn good. They can spot these things well. Obviously, they have more angles than we do.
This is the best anyone's got.
So
where is the puck?
there's the puck. It hits the leg. Coronado is in. Where's the puck?
I can't tell.
That's the key point, though.
Where the puck is.
Right.
There's.
You have to tell.
This is where we need the Fox puck so they can highlight it and show it in the air.
Yeah, but Kadri's skate looks offside, but that, you talked about the angle.
You can't go by Kadri's skate because he doesn't have the puck.
To me, it looks like he's.
So I got to put the spectacles on here.
Back edge of the skate being.
They're taking a long look at it, a really long look at it. It's very difficult to see. You see the pass.
Great to talk to today, wasn't he?
Oh, here they're showing they got a good shot of the NHL headquarters. They're looking at this cross-ice thing. But this angle is inconclusive. You can't see anything. Here we go. Here's the call.
The review. The call was deemed to be offside, therefore we got no goal.
No goal! No goal!
Play was offside, no goal!
No goal. Okay. Now, I have no idea how on earth they saw this to have enough to rule it offside. Where do they get this conclusive evidence for? Because this, you could not tell. They're still showing this. I don't know where the puck is. You cannot see the puck in this shot.
I don't see the puck.
So, I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. That means power play still continues. They got to reset everything here. Holy smokes. What a story here. So Robertson goes back to the box. Calgary's still on the power play. 17 shots for Toronto, only 6 for the Calgary Flames. Lizard. I mean, that was crazy. I don't know how you deem that. I really don't. Thomas, what's going on? Welcome. I don't understand that. If you're brand new, if this is your first time watching along, come in the chat, say hello. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and hit those subscribes. This down in the corner. Wolf is out. We got a minute and a half to go on the power play for Calgary. Uyghur going to carry this one all the way. He's driving. He's now going to peel back. Going to send it to the line. That's offside. So Robertson did go off for high sticking. What had happened is Robertson took his stick, he slashed the bottom of the Calgary guy's stick, and his rode right up the shaft and got the Calgary player in the face. You hate those shaft slides. Off the draw, Flames going to win this one. They're going to carry this one into the zone. Kadri again pulls up, going to put it over. Taking a look, Frost with it at the half boards, now to the goal line. Back up to Kadri, to Uyghur. He doesn't shoot. Uyghur going to pass this one up. Little flip over to, can't see who's over there. It's Frost to Uyghur. Back up to Coronado. He takes a snapshot. That's blocked. Lorentz very slow to get up. Comes to the line by Uyghur. Lorentz stumbling around. Pass across, hits the inside of Yarncrocs' skate, and it's going to find its way over to the boards. And Toronto's going to get this out, and they're going to switch it up. No, Aaron, I mean, I don't know how that one was ruled. I couldn't see the puck at all. Usually we're pretty good when we can see it, but that was crazy. Then we scored the first goal, but who scored the second goal? It was William Nylander. Nylander had the second goal. Domi had the first. Here comes Anderson. He's the goal scorer for Calgary. Going to play this one back. Flames on the move. 10 seconds to go in the power play. In over the line. Dumping it back. McCabe stole it for a minute. Anderson back. Going to play this one in. Flames working it up. Power play has expired. Over in front. They shoot. Great save by Wall. Getting that shoulder up against the post. So we're back at 5-on-5 hockey. Just down around the corner. Here's Tanev. Tanev going to cycle this back. McCabe is going to get it. He's going to flip this one to the line. Trying to dig this one out there. It's right in front of the Calgary Flame bench. They're battling. Coleman is going to get it. He's going to chip this one in. Flames, Klapka is going to trip up McCabe. They're going to bring it around. Tanev in front of the net watching as Flames drive through, but Toronto takes it away. They're going to airlift this one up and out of the zone. It's going to drop in the Calgary zone. It's hopping. Toronto trying to get there. They can. Nice job here by Nyes. Nyes takes a little shove from Ball. And Calgary going to pick it up. They're going to move this one. Hanley going to work this one up. Into the zone is Rooney. Rooney with a shot. Nice stop there by Wall. Going to flip this one through. Wall needs to grab some of those rebounds. Too many rebounds. But the Leafs have held Calgary to only 7 shots at this point. Dropping it back. Nice job by Nylander to keep this one onside. He's going to cycle around behind the net, trying to get it over to Holmberg. That pass doesn't work. Holmberg tripped up the Calgary player who went down awkwardly, and he's slow to get up. Here's Tavares, trying to go behind the back. It's going to roll gingerly up on Wolf, and he's going to smother it. We got some cross-checking in front of the net. Nylander and Tavares. Tavares has got Rooney. Holmberg has Lomberg. Lomberg and Holmberg went at each other the previous matchup, if I recall. Nylander was in there dishing it out as well. Nice to see this line playing with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. But all in all, Toronto, outside of a bad penalty by Nick Robertson, Maple Leafs have been playing some good hockey right now. They're up to 17 shots on net. And by the way, 69.6% in the face-off circle. So they're winning draws. Calgary, one of the worst teams in the league in the face-off circle. Toronto is doing an excellent job there. 17 shots, excellent. Leafs are playing a great hockey. They just got to keep it up. They need to get more insurance coming. So thank you wherever you are watching from. If you're watching on TikTok, if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're hitting that like button. Hit that follow or subscribe. We appreciate you so very much. We will be back here all week long. We got a doubleheader Wednesday and Thursday. Leafs and the Avs, followed by Leafs and the Rangers. I hope you'll join us for both of those games later this week. Flames going to flip this one up, and they can't get the drop down. Going to move this across. Here's Uyghur. Here comes to Matthews. Toe drag trying to shoot it. Here he does. He pulls it off, and that one gets blocked. This coming all the way down. Ekman-Larsson with it. Huberdeau up on him. Rielly can't take it away. It comes in the slot. What a save, Joseph Woll. A rebound, and Woll is going to hang on to that. Holy Woll, what a phenomenal stop. Woll with a great save there. That was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Joseph Woll just kicks that foot out like lightning. And a huge stop. That's what he needs to do. That's what Toronto needs from this goaltender. Wow, that was incredible. Fishing, what's going on? Welcome in. So face-off is back down in the Toronto zone. Watching from Nunavut. Welcome in, and we are so happy to have you, Patoli. You've been with us for a while now. Thank you for joining us all the time. This one is pulled out. Toronto going to go off the glass, getting it done. We appreciate all of our loyal viewers who always join us to have some fun. Domi going to knock this away, bringing it around behind the net. Domi on the move. Going to tip this one through. Down at the side, Calgary right back in the zone. Little drop pass. Flames trying to work it up. Coleman can't do it. Back to the line. Here's a blast. And Woll with a nice save. PK is looking good so far. Yep. It certainly is. They're going to go to commercial break. And I'm glad when you say PK, we're talking about the penalty kill and not PK Subban, because I cannot stand that guy. Remember when the Flames beat the Leafs 12-2 in the 89-90? Sachem, I don't remember that. That's quite the beating. That is quite the beating. Wow. Oh, Ursies. Now I'm going to have that song stuck in my head all night. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Man, that was such a good song. Such a good song. Is it just me, or like that period of time in the 80s, music was just, I mean, it was so different, but it was so good. Those tunes just, man, they get hooked in your head and they stick there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This has been a great game. 13 and a half minutes to go in period number 2. We had a little bit of a delay with that challenge, with that penalty call. But glad to see the goal was overturned and Toronto still has this lead. 2-1 hanging in. I like watching when the original 16. Yeah, Rob, there's something special when that happens, isn't there? It's always nice when the original 6 teams play against each other. A good friend in high school, I was really, oh, Dan, that's funny. That's funny. I hope he didn't get teased too much. Aaron, the Blue Jays are going to be a big joke this year. They're going to have a tough time. Don't take money, don't take fame, don't need no credit cards to ride this train. You know what, Dallas, I saw Huey Lewis in the news several years ago at a charity event. They were awesome. They were so good. Huey Lewis, so awesome. All right, coming back from commercial break. That's right, the giveaway is open. We got our puck. One lucky subscriber is taken home this Maple Leafs puck. We do lots of giveaways on this channel. You never know what you could win. We try to spread them out. But you could win Amazon gift cards, hockey pucks, hockey cards. So you never know. If you don't win tonight, there's always a chance you could win again. What's up, Norman? Welcome in. Who got the second goal, Wayne says? It was William Nylander, Big Willie Styles. Here's Calgary with it. Ball going to bring this to the line. The red line, that is, up to Huberdeau. Huberdeau in. Sending it across. Long shot. Woll is going to grab it and hang on to it. We got some pushing and shoving here behind the net. Benoit Ekman-Larsson getting in on Marty Pospisil. And the ref's going to, linesman going to jump in there and break that one up real quick. Don't think we're going to get any gloves dropped here tonight, but we'll get a lot of extracurricular activity after the whistles. But I like how Toronto's sticking up for each other. What is the biggest number of goals allowed by the Leafs in one game? 14 against the Sabres in the 80-81 season. 14-4 loss. Wow. Stashem, that's wild. Stashem, I love that you're bringing those stats. Thank you for that.
7-8 penalty minutes this year. I mean, no stranger to the box.
All right, here we go. Face off in the Leaf zone. Flames going to win this one. Back to the line. Up the half boards. Little turnover there. Carlo's going to get it. He's going to dump this one off, cutting through the middle. Here's Nyes, heads up. Tried to feed it over to Marner. Marner down to Matthews. Cycling it around. Matthews back in the corner. He's going to get it to Nyes. Nyes duking and jiving by the PlayStation screen in the corner. Getting this back to the line. Rielly to Marner. Marner, he's going to move this one up. Matthews with it now. They keep cycling in this one corner shot. Wolf missed it. It hit the post and just dropped beside him. Wow. Very, very close. Here comes Calgary on the move, driving in. Rielly fighting this one off. Ooh, Dallas, that strawberry jam. Award-winning strawberry jam. Here's Matthews with it. Matthews going to turn, dropping it back. Toronto now up to move. Up to Carlo. He's going to tip this one in. 12-11 to go. 12-11 to go. Wolf up to Bean. Bean going to send this the length of the ice into the Toronto zone. Calgary trying to make some moves. Here's a shot. Look out. Tanev stuck his stick out, almost kicked it into his own net. And the Leafs get it all the way down, but it's right on Wolf, so no icing. Klapka going to move this one up. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody, as you're joining us. Welcome to the show. Here's Willie. Willie going to play this one back. On the move. Up to Nylander again. Nylander has it knocked away from him. He's going in against Ball. Ball loses it to Holmberg. Holmberg and Ball battling. Holmberg goes down, tries to swing it to the point. It's intercepted and flipped up. Ekman Larsson's going to go back. He's going to grab this one. Ekman Larsson going to turn, and he's on the move. Long pass. That's going to miss everybody, and it's going to miss the net as well, so that'll be icing against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll notice at times there's a bunch of people putting certain commands in the chat. Well, simply by being here and chatting away with us, you are earning points. You can check your points at any time by typing !points in the chat. That will tell you what you've earned. Then you can use those points to redeem different graphics as we go. So like Dallas bringing up the Hulkster. We got Go Leafs Go. There's Redeem Flames. There's all kinds of graphics that you can bring up simply by using your points. Just by chatting along, you earn those points. Weegar dumping it across. I should also mention you get bonus points for super chats and bonus points for when you initially subscribe the first time. This down in the corner, putting it over. Toronto behind their own net, trying to come up the half boards to Bobby McMahon. Bobby McMahon trying to play it up to Domi. Domi trying to dig this one free. Going to flip it cross ice. Here's Benoit. Benny with it. Here's a long pass all the way up the middle, tipped into the Flame zone. Domi racing in. Domi going to get there first. Domi kicking it out in front. Nick Robertson scores! Whoa, Max Domi does it again. Domi gets the puck and pushes it out to Nick Robertson, who absolutely buries it. There you go, little Nicky. Holy smokes. What a great shot. Robertson has some blunders. Robertson makes some mistakes, but he's got speed and he's got hands. This was right at the hash marks. And Nick Robertson puts this one in, gives Toronto a 2-goal lead. That is exactly what we needed, a little insurance. However, the 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. It gives you a false sense of confidence. That's going to be from Domi. And I'm just going to say OEL because it's too much to type out. Toronto bringing this one up. Nice goal there. They were napping. They didn't see Nicky squeaking in for his 12th of the year. We'd like to see him up around 20. But this third line at times has been vicious. Maple Leafs goal. Love hearing that. Here's a shot. Wall with the save. He's going to kick the rebound in the corner. Nyes is going to pick it up. Passes it behind his own net. Here's Rielly. Moving it up to Nyes. Nyes, a little head fake. He's going to carry it in. Drops it for Matthews. Matthews just cycles it down as he was covered. Flames with it, back in the corner, nice goal. Robertson on the board, Domi on the board. Here's Calgary with a shot, and Wall gonna hang on to it. All right, they're gonna go to commercial break again. Of course they are, because why not? Why not go to another commercial break? But Nicky Robertson cracks that one open. Love it. George, what's going on? Is back. I'm feeling good now. Good, George. I'm glad to hear you are doing all right. Glad to hear it. All right, let's take a look. How many entries do we got for our hockey puck giveaway? Some really good odds here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of folks not taking advantage, not entering the draw. Exclamation mark puck. Come in the chat. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe. Come in the chat, exclamation mark puck, for your chance to win the St. Paddy's Day special Toronto puck, courtesy of I Can Prep. Thank you again so very much. If Domi gets in a fight tonight, he'll have the Gordie Howe hat trick. That is right. He's got the goal. He's got the assist. He just needs the fight. Will Domi pick up the Gordie Howe hat trick tonight? Wouldn't that be something? There it is. Nicole is getting in on it. Ugh, stuck that right in my mouth. Nicole is getting in on it, getting that entry going. All right, hockey fans, we are here a couple more times this week. We got the Maple Leafs and the Colorado Avalanche on Wednesday night. That's going to be a good one. And then the Rangers and the Maple Leafs on the Thursday. So they play back-to-back Wednesday and Thursday nights. So couple doozies. I'm excited for those ones. And, you know, we're looking to revamp some of our screens. So I'd like you to, I want to give you some homework. I want you to think about something for me. Of all the screens, as they're coming back from commercial break, of all the screens that we have here, you know, where the shots are coming from, where the puck is moving, on the far side, who's on the ice, which of those do you prefer? Are there any you would get rid of? Like, do you like to know who's on the ice? Do you like to know where the shots are coming from? Which screens do you like and what don't you like? Because we're going to make some changes and we'd love to get your input as to what works for you and what doesn't. So give it some thought. You don't have to answer right now. We'll put up a poll a little bit later on. All right, this down around in the Leaf zone. They're up 3-1. Nice little outlet pass. Here comes Toronto. Look out. They almost turned it over to the Flame zone. Going to flip this one in. Calgary going to pick up the loose puck. Didn't the Habs have the last wild card spot on Saturday? Rangers lost last night, but TSN says they're the last wild card. I'll check in a sec for you, Dan. I don't remember off the top of my head. I know Rangers are in that spot right now. They are 1 point ahead. 1 point ahead. So I'd have to go back and look at the scores. If they were tied, if they went to overtime, they would have picked up 1 point, but I don't remember the scores off the top of my head. Yeah, thanks, Onyx. This around down in the corner. Toronto working it through. Buffalo, Boston tied at 2s. In the corner, Leafs trying to dig this one out. Tavares in there. Comes to the center ice. Calgary going to take it away up to Huberdeau. Huberdeau on the move. Huberdeau trying to send it across. Can't do it. Back around behind the net. Calgary still with it to the top of the face-off circle. Here's a shot. It's blocked. Another shot. Where's the puck? There it is. Toronto comes away with it. Maybe take the shots off and do something at intermission with it. All right. All right. Thank you. Would like to sleep. Appreciate that. Going to move this up and across. Is there something else you'd like to see in its place? Toronto trying to work it. Matthews put it right out in front of the net. Dangerous play. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Calgary teeing off on that one. You don't like the ice possession. All right. Thank you, Morgan. This coming around. To help John. That's funny. Trying to pull this one through. Toronto is stuck in their own zone right now. Toronto has not had a lot of shots in the last few minutes.
13 minutes gone in the second
Outside of that goal. Marner going to flip this one down. He's going to chase it in the corner. Going in on the forecheck. Wolf has to come out and play it around. Got to keep dodging, keep moving. Feel like Rocky in training. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Tanev is back. Calgary picking it up. Nice little stick lift there. Here comes Nick Robertson. He's going to put this one across to Domi. Domi back to Robertson. Oh, he slides it in front. It's there for McMahon. And he can't put it in. What a nice pass out to Robertson. He can't control it. Wow, this third line is clicking here tonight. They are looking real good. Real solid. Back down around. Toronto coming in. Robertson. Cross ice. Domi skate to stick. He tries to slide it behind Wolf. Can't do it. Wow. Nice moves. Rocket man. Here comes Calgary. Near side all the way up the ice. Sharnkovich around behind the net. Feeding it to Anderson at the point. Anderson across the ball. Ball sending it up. That one is chipped and knocked down. Right back around. Moving it through. And this is going to come out all the way to the Flame zone. Flames have to come back to pick it up. You know what I think we need, ladies and gentlemen? Time to get our virtual wave going. 3, 2, 1. Hey, put your hands up. Put your hands up. Hey, I want to see those wave emojis flying high. Toronto has it down in the corner. Turned over to Kadri. Kadri picking it up. Here comes Nazem. He's going to pass this one up. Calgary almost too many men on the ice. That was close. Toronto able to pick it up. 5:19 to go here in the second period. Long pass up. Look out. There's a giveaway. We got a penalty. Too many men on the ice. Too many men on the ice. Joshua, it's scrolling right here at the bottom. If you just, it'll show up there. But it is Domi, Nylander, and Robertson, your 3 goal scorers. There we are. Keep those hands going. Keep those hands going. Hey! They are playing well. They are playing well. You know what? I got to go down low. We got to go down low. Let's get her going. Hey! Get the foam finger going. There we go. Get those waves going. Love it. Holy smokes. Domi is on a tear. Brent, it is 3-1 Toronto. 3-1 Toronto. And Ray, Domi is playing really well. Impressive, right? Very impressive. For this third line that kind of faded away. Remember, they were super hot for a while. And they have certainly picked it up. They've been... Wrong finger. They've been playing really good, this third line, all of a sudden. Remember, for a long time, they were the only line that was scoring, right? They were scoring in bunches. But glad to see that they're picking up a bunch of points. Domi with a couple of points tonight. Robertson, always good to see. Of course, the defensemen are getting some points. Ekman Larsson's got 2 points tonight. So it is awesome. Clara, how's it going? Welcome in. Jason, welcome in. Who's going to win? What do you think? Whoop, where'd it go? You can shout out my friend Santi. Well, happy birthday to Santi. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. But holy smokes. I mean, what a game. We knew this was going to be a good one, and it is being a good one. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Yeah, they were yelling it for a while, so there it is. Lucas bringing up the happy birthday. Coronado's going to sit in the box. Calgary takes a too many men on the ice call. They tried to hop back over the boards, but to no avail. So Toronto back to the power play. They are 1 for 2 tonight. Let's see what they can do here with the man advantage. Can they get this one going? Let's do it, eh? Let's do it. Let's go. Back across in the middle to Matthews. Matthews and Nylander going back and forth. Willie with it. Willie back to Matthews. He's going to come across to Marner. Marner, he wanted to trade places with Matthews. Couldn't. Had to give it to Tavares. Tavares has it in his feet. Bad little play there by Marner. Tavares back with it. Tavares looking. Going to go to Matthews. Down low. Bottom of the face-off circle. Trying to draw some players out. Now he's going to feed it up top to Marner. Marner looking at Nylander, goes to Matthews. He doesn't shoot. Now he puts it in the slot for Tavares. Back to Matthews. No shot there. Matthews is beyond the goal line. Back up top to Marner. Marner looking at Willie. Now he goes. Hey, Charlie, what's going on? Here's a shot. That one's blocked. Over to Matthews. Oh, he didn't shoot that. Now he does. He scores! AM 34. Roar, 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 roar. Wow. There you go, Austin Matthews. Another power play goal. I was wondering, why isn't he shooting? Why isn't he shooting? Then bam. That's right, Beverly. He's our red light player. Matthews lighting the lamp, getting it going on the power play. Our red light player of the game, Big Poppy, puts it in 4-1. That's right, Troy. There you go. That was huge. That's what we needed. That's what we be talking about. That's right. Just like Prep, drop those red lights in the chat for our red light player of the game. Matthews. Thank goodness. We were waiting for Matthews. We got Matthews, his 25th goal on the PPG from Big Willie Nylander and Little Mitchie Marner. Boom. Marner with 61 assists. Unbelievable.
They think the draw guys should be in the offensive zone here.
So some confusion over what's going on. The Poppy has returned. David, I said it earlier, he's been playing a much better game tonight than we've seen in a while. Gonna dump this one in, a power play goal. Gotta love it. There's Kevin's getting those lights in there. Keep going. Keep it going. Keep pressing. Yarncroc going in the corner, trying to dig this one free. Lawton kind of keeping his distance. He's floating around that slot area. That's the shot. That's Austin's shot. We know Matthews has. He was from that a little bit closer than he normally shoots, but that was a good shot. Here's Carlo going to dump this one in. Down around. Wolf is going to stop it. Wolf not having his best game, but hey, he's being hung out to dry a little bit. Here they come again. Calgary right up the front, right up the gut. Sharnkovich couldn't put it on net. Over to the side, Hanley up. Here's a shot. That's going to get knocked down. Down at the side, back to the line. Hey, Numi, welcome in. Here comes Fairby in the slot with a blocker save his wall. Nice little blocker stop. This coming around. Ekman Larson, he's going to play this one up. Toronto had a 2-on-1, but Domi fell. Plus 25 goal differential in the second period. Toronto is the 5th best in the National Hockey League. Their second period's 5th best in the National Hockey League. That's a great place to be. This coming in front, Robertson trying to fight his man in the corner. All right, thank you, Charlie. Back to the line for Ball. Ball going to put this up. Now back down low. Ball going to send it back around. Trying to feed it out in front. Back to the line. Calgary all alone. Nice sliding play. They don't knock it out. Nick Robertson with a great defensive play there. Kevin, what's going on? Nice to come back and see the Leafs ahead. Keep it going. That's right. And here they come again. On the move. Tavares going to flip this one down in the corner. He's coming in after it. Trying to bring this one out. 2 minutes left to go, and then we're going to close our giveaway. So 2 minutes left to enter. It's going to close at the end of this period. You do have to be in the chat to win when we call your name during the third. Here's Nylander, a nice little move to come in up the middle, passing it over with a shot. And Wolf is going to make that nice save. And Pontus Holmberg takes a fistful of leather. Him and Peschel going at it again. So Holmberg took one on the chin. The referees are yelling at him. I think he's saying, Peschel, you go, you go. Is he going to get a roughing? We'll have to wait and see what they're going to do, if they do anything. And it looks like Peschel is going to the box. So he is going to get 2 minutes for roughing. So Holmberg going to draw a penalty here. The Leafs are going to go back on the power play. Excellent job there, Holmberg, keeping your cool, taking a shot in the punum. Mackenzie Weegar not overly happy about this call.
Well, Pahal sits here for the Flames after that scrum, and it was a head snap of Holmberg that's going to send him there.
So roughing is the call.
For the Toronto Maple Leafs, he's 5 forwards.
So Paschal for Calgary goes to the box. It's Toronto power play. Let's wind it up and do it again. Is 5-1 in our sights. Ron, I know, right? Why couldn't they do this against Ottawa? Oh, no worries. No worries, Kalen. Happy to have you along. Huberdeau with it, shorthanded. Going to throw this towards the net. Back to pick this one up. Matthews going to drop this one off. Here comes Marner. Marner going to drop this one back. Willie on the move. Willie crossing the blue line. Dumping it in. Nyes, excuse me, tried to play it back. It's kept in by Marner. Marner made a nice move. Toronto holds it in again. Taking a look. Setting this one up. Down low in front. They score! There it is. Austin Matthews does it again. Tic-tac-toe for AM 34. Nice little move. He's sitting there. Nyes, Matthews scores. Short side on Joseph. On the Wolf. Not Joseph. On the Wolf. Wow. Double dipping. There you go. Matthews with his second of the game. Booyah, 26. What a nice goal by Pappy. Matthews 26 on the PP. That's from Nyes. And Nylander with another one. Last minute of play in this period. Matthews has got 2. He's looking for 3. Back to the line. Here's the shot. Going to stop that one, putting it in the corner. Back around, trying to play it in front of his Yarncroc. Yarny with it. He's looking. Now he puts it in front. Here's another shot. Wolf looks behind him, sees the loose puck. Tries to gobble it up. Yarncroc dug it free. Ball got up high on Lorentz. And this down in the corner. Lawton trying to pull this one free. He does. Lawton with it. Cycling it down low. I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised. I expected more from Lawton considering how much we give up for him. Gonna play this one all the way down the ice. 15 seconds to go. Ladies and gentlemen, what a period this has been. 7 seconds to go. Gonna play this one free. Calgary coming in, and that's gonna do it. The horn is gonna go, and our draw is officially closed. What a period. What an absolute phenomenal period. That was wild. Let's go break this one all down. Boom. All right, here we go. And don't forget, channel members coming up immediately following this game. Our channel member post-game hangout is going to be live immediately following this game. So channel members, make sure you stick around and join us. We'll end this stream, and then a new stream will start. So channel members, make sure you join us for the post-game hangout. If you want to become a channel member, you can simply join by clicking the little $sign if you're watching on a computer. In the super chat menu, it will have the join button for join memberships. Also, you can click, we have a link in our video description, this live stream description. There is a link to our membership page. So become a channel member and you can join us for our channel member hangout immediately following this game. All right, 26 shots for Toronto, 13 for Calgary, 19-13 the hits, 28 faceoffs to 8. Come on. That can't be. Toronto is at 77.8% of faceoff wins today. That is a monster number. Absolutely monster number. Can we start to petition to have them wear greens for the rest of the year? Right, Rich? Like, this is nuts. 3 for 3 on the power play. 3 for 3 on the power play. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. 11 giveaways, though. That number is a little higher than we'd like to see. 11 giveaways, a little too much. 3 takeaways, 2 takeaways for Calgary, 15 block shots for Toronto, 10 block shots for the Calgary Flames. Absolutely amazing. Playing really, really, really well. And you know, I got to tell you, these 2 goals by Austin Matthews was something we haven't seen him do for a while, where he kind of sets up and he takes that puck. And what he does is he leans on it. You can actually see the torque, the bend in the stick as he leans on it. And he really gets that whip. And what Matthews does, let me stand up for a second here. What Matthews does, if you haven't noticed it, is most people when they shoot, you know, they bring the puck back and they shoot. What Matthews does is he pulls it in. Oh, of course. Kevin gets the dance going as I'm trying to get my demonstration. I'm going to give you a little cross check here, Kevin. Just kidding. So what Matthews does when he shoots is he pulls the puck into his body and then releases. So most people, they bring it back and they shoot. Matthews, he kind of gets a little toe drag. He dips. Oh, you can't see it. He dips the blade, right, to pull that puck into his body and then shoots. Jonathan with the freeze. Thank you, Jonathan. But yeah, that little pull into the body is what makes it hard, because the goaltender is watching the blade of the stick, right? They're watching where the puck is coming off the blade of the stick. So they're waiting to see that before they can make their maneuver. So what happens is when it comes to you and you really quickly pulling it in and releasing, it makes it difficult for the goaltender to pick up where that shot is coming off of. Oh, Kevin, I'm just messing with you. It's all good. So some great shots there. You know, a couple, you get the slappers too. We had a couple slappers. Nick Robertson with a little snapshot. So we got all kinds of great shots here today. The other thing I'm liking about that Matthews goal is that he roofed it. Oh, that's allowed. What did I miss? I have to go pick up my son if I win the puck. Oh, Dan, I wish. Unfortunately, I can't do it. It goes against the rules, but maybe you'll be back in time. You know, Matthews getting it up. A lot of his shots we've seen have been low. The fact we're seeing the pucks go to the top half of the net, which is a good sign. The other thing too, a lot of the shots, a lot of players are now going for that spot that's about 5 to 6 inches off the ice, right? If you're going to roof it, you know, when the goaltender's coming across, you want to roof it. But a lot of the shots are about 5 to 6 inches off the ice. So when a goaltender is down in his butterfly, it's about 6 inches is just above the pad, where the pad goes. And then when they drop down, they can't get their hands down fast enough. And so that's why you see a lot of guys go to shoot, especially on the blocker side. Blocker sides are traditionally a lot weaker than glove hands. Goaltenders are very quick with the glove. But you go 6 inches on the blocker side, the goaltender drops down and he tries to get that blocker down right above the pad, and they just can't do it fast enough. So that's why we see a lot of goals come in from there. Oh, Dallas, can you open up the chat back up if you don't mind? So we will draw. We're going to draw the name in period number 3 to see who is going to win that hockey puck. And we'll do more. We're, like I said earlier, we have lots of giveaways that we're going to do down the stretch. We're going to spread them out. It's not all going to be in one clump. So you never know. Oh, got to get a little shimmy action going. Get a little shimmy action going. There you go. Thank you, Prep. So yeah, you never know. It's always a benefit of coming and hanging out, because you never know when one might pop up. We got to keep you on your toes a little bit. But all in all, this was a really, really good period. So your goal scorers here in the second: Nylander, his 38th, and it was a power play goal from Marner and Matthews. Robertson, his 12th from Domi and Ekman-Larsson. Matthews, his 25th on the power play from Nylander and Marner. And then Matthews, his 26th from Nyes and Nylander. And we got to treat Daryl Sittler and Lanny McDonald. Let's check this out.
1976 Canada Cup.
Lanny
Well,
McDonald,
to me, it's one
Daryl
of the greatest
Sittler.
teams Canada put together. 19 players off that team are Hall of Famers. To score the winning goal for Canada, as you know, there's a big rivalry in international hockey.
Oh,
now,
Antonio,
for
I
Lanny
don't
to
think
assist
it
on the
will.
goal. My
That's
best buddy
tough.
doesn't get any better than that.
Lanny, you were on the ice for Daryl's legendary 10-point game. What do you remember from that?
You know, I thought I was going to be first star. And then I realized I only had 4 points and he had 10. No, I'm just kidding. It was unbelievable, especially after the second period. I think he had 6. And then to get 4 more in the third period was unbelievable. We're together all the time. We hang out, but we don't talk about goals and assists. It's kids and grandkids.
Yeah. And what
That's
vacations
funny.
we're on, you know?
But Daryl, that memory, I mean, a 10-point game, what stands out for you from that game?
Well, it's hard to believe it's 49 years ago. It was against Boston.
49 years ago.
Team. So
Wow.
Hockey night in Canada back in the 70s on a Saturday night was a big game, but it's a record that I thought, honestly, Wayne Gretzky would beat, or maybe Mary Lemieux. Wayne had 8 a couple of times. But here we are, 49 years, and all those games have passed, all those great players, and to hold it, and to do it in a Leaf uniform was
Thank you,
pretty special,
John,
too.
for the
Sure,
super
do you
chat.
think,
Good
looking
period,
back
except
at
for the
that, will
Flames
will
come back in
record
the
ever be
third.
broken
Oh,
now
John,
as
we'll
new
see.
age of the NHL?
We'll see. But
I
thank
hope
you for
not,
the
but-
super chat, John. Appreciate it.
It's amazing. Lanny, on this day in history, the Flames retired your jersey, and that 1989 Stanley Cup, there's a generation of Flames fans that will always remember that, and you went out on top. How special was that?
Well, I looked at it when Jean Beliveau retired. He could have played 3 or 4 more years and walked away from the game. I was not in that situation, but to be able to play my final game in Montreal, win the cup, only team to ever win it in
So
Montreal
cool.
Forum, and walk away, it was so cool. And here we are, we still get to come down to Toronto, cheer a little bit for them, but not when my Calgary Flames are in town, but that's okay.
That's so cool. Lanny McDonald, Daryl Sittler. Daryl Sittler, you know, that 10-point night was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. I don't think anyone will ever do that again. And I love how Lanny McDonald says, you know, he had 4 points. He thought he was going to be the star of the night and then realized Daryl had 10. 6 in the first 2 periods. And Lanny McDonald, he says, you know, him and Daryl Sittler hang out all the time, and they don't really talk about goals and assists anymore. They talk about grandkids. That's awesome. That's so funny. You know, Lanny McDonald did have a health scare a little while back. Wasn't he in an airport and he had a heart attack or a stroke, or he had some kind of issue, but good to see he's okay. Still has that thick stash. Daryl Sittler looks great. Daryl Sittler looks really, really good. And I tell you, I was lucky enough many, many, many years ago, lucky enough to meet Daryl Sittler and able to have a conversation with him. And just hearing his stories were unbelievable. We were playing in a hockey game, and it was with MLSC, and they had, you know, Sittler on one bench and Wendell Clark on the other. And I'm pretty sure I missed some shifts because I was just sitting and listening to Sittler's stories, and absolutely amazing. Saw Lanny at a charity event in Leduc, Alberta. It was awesome. Oh, that's cool. And I mean, these are guys, you know, it's hard to think, you know, he said it was 49 years ago, that 10-point night. You know, it's hard to think in 50 years from now, you know, what these guys, or even in 30 years from now, you know, these hockey players today, are they still going to be around in it as involved as these guys are? I mean, some of these legends of hockey, always around, always here to promote the game, always doing charity work. It's so great to see. Sam loves to name drop all the awesome people. I've been very blessed. I've been very, very lucky. This was an opportunity, right place, right time. Hey, Grinch, what's up, bud? Hope you're doing okay. Great to see you. Grinch, can you do me a favor when you talk to you know who, and I know who you know who I mean. Please pass along my congratulations. I sent a note, an email the other day. I don't know if it was received, but if you wouldn't mind, just please pass along my congratulations. I'd appreciate that. Jojo, what's going on? It's Amazon Prime tonight, Jojo. Amazon Prime. But yeah, Prep. This was a case where very, very blessed to be in the right place at the right time. My employer at the time was invited to play in this this charity kind of shinny game, and he couldn't go, and he knew I played hockey, and he said to me, "Hey, do you want to go play?" And I kind of said, "Well, how competitive is it? Because if you're saying it's kind of MLSE shinny hockey, to me that means the level of the caliber of hockey is going to be pretty high." So he forwarded me the contact, and I reached out and I said, "So what kind of caliber is this going to be?" "Thank you, Grinch. I really appreciate it." And they said, "Oh no, it's not going to be highly intense, highly competitive. It's just a game for fun." I said, "Okay, no problem." Well, it was like playing with a bunch of junior hockey players that have been played some level of professional hockey, because these guys were outstanding. I was definitely way out of my league. It was a good thing I was a good skater back then that I could keep up, but holy cow, that was an intense hockey game. But just listening and having the chance to listen to the stories and wear the Leaf jersey was very, very cool. Once in a lifetime opportunity. And I've been very, very lucky to meet some very cool people in the hockey world. So I love to be able to share my stories. Excuse me, Onyx, you're too funny. You're too funny. And most of them, back at the day when I met most of these guys, I was young. I really didn't know, how to approach it back then. Because when you're a kid or you're a young teenager, it's like, oh my God, I'm meeting all these players, and you just want an autograph or a picture. As you get older and you start meeting them, you start to have conversations. You start to be able to talk, find common ground, right? Because these guys meet a million people, so you want to find something to say that will make them engage and want to talk to you more. Gator, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. I hope you are doing all right. I'm like when I met Chelsea Green just recently before Elimination Chamber here in Toronto. Met Chelsea Green just by a fluke. And I know her and her husband, Matt, is a huge Disney people. For a lot of you that maybe don't know, I'm a huge Disney guy. See, I got it right here. Boom, boom. There you go, right? Go Canada. We're a big Disney family. And so when I had the opportunity to meet her, I kind of threw in there to say, "Hey, I love all the Disney content you guys post." And right away, it turned her from, "Oh, I'm just meeting another wrestling guy who just wants a picture with a wrestling gal," to, "Hey, here's somebody who actually follows my content and there's common interest." And so, it was kind of cool. Always, always Prep. First a hockey player I met with Alex Daig. Oh, Sasham. I never met Alex Daig. I'd love to hear his story, because he was one of those guys that was supposed to be the next big thing, right? He was supposed to be amazing and never panned out. I wonder the stories, because I'm sure there was a lot going on behind the scenes that never really came out. Brian, what's going on? They might win tonight. How about that? Might. Finally. Uh-oh, it's Grinch. It's Grinch on Grinch. Grinch on Grinch. What's with all the Grinch on Grinch violence, all the green on green? Players of today are faster, bigger, and skillful. We're more of it. You're so true. And hockey equipment makes a world of difference. I mean, let's start with the goaltenders, right? The goalie pads of today are lighter. They allow for more movement. They don't soak up all the water from the ice and weigh, 50 pounds. The goalie sticks are much lighter. The equipment allows them to move a lot quicker. Plus, goalies are like double the size. Can you imagine if Bill Ranford was 6'5", like some of these goalies today? It's crazy. And, the sticks, not having wood sticks, they're lighter, they flex more, they can whip the puck more. Equipment has everything to do with it. But one of the things I love is a lot of the guys still wear the old shoulder pads. When you see in the media, when they're doing their, they're talking to players after the game, they got the jerseys off, and they still wear those like next to nothing shoulder pads. It's so funny. Ryan Lomberg does that. He wears I think he wears the old Cooper shoulder pads. It almost looks like from when he's a kid. There's no way those things are protect anymore. So it's funny, when you have kids playing the game, you try to get all the big bulky stuff to protect them as much as possible. Then they get up to the pros and it's like they wear next to nothing. But that's why these guys are absolutely monsters. They soak up your wallet. They do. Rob, that's true. They do. They are really expensive. Just got the Disney Monorail history book on clearance at BMV for $20. Also talks about it. Oh, Jonathan, that's cool. That would be an interesting book to flip through. That would be what is BMV? I don't think I've heard of BMV. Is that like the modern age HMV? Do you guys remember HMV? Man, HMV was the best. It would be cool to get some of the, oh yes, Prep it would. Absolutely. I'm a sucker for that stuff. I love, because it's all collectible stuff. And yeah, it's so great. Used to be stuff with horsehair. These days they use Lanny's beard clippings. Oh my goodness. Your CGI. Oh, that's awesome. James, what's going on? The Blue Jackets are sucking again. Hey, they're hanging in. It's one of the things we didn't do. We didn't go around the horn. We didn't look at the out-of-town scores. Let's do it real quickly before we get set for period number 3. Sabres and Bruins in overtime tied at 2s. Devils, they win 2-1 over the Jackets. Lightning win 2-0 over the Flyers. So with the Lightning winning, this is a must-win for the Maple Leafs. Or they will fall further behind Tampa Bay Lightning. We don't want to see that happen. All right, the clock has struck 0. It's time to get ready for period number 3. Thanks for hanging around. We're going to get ready to call it out. Lanny McDonald, by the way, called out the lineup to start the game, which is pretty cool. Called it out for the Flames. When did I start being a Leaf fan? My entire life. I grew up in a household of Leaf fans. My parents were Leaf fans, so it was just the natural thing to do. Andrew, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's see. The Leafs got 20 minutes left. Can they hang on to win? Jesse, how's it going? I have kids. His cousins. He ended up. Wow, that's Jesse. Yikes. Okay. Here's Weegar with a shot. That one's going to get knocked down. Don't like to see Toronto giving them some easy chances. They gotta buckle down. They really got to buckle down and play solid here in this period. Plus, we're going to announce the winner of our giveaway. Being a Leaf fan began a rebellion. Prep started the rebellion. Crowd is much. This is coming around. Toronto going to pick this one up. Leafs going to move it ahead. Trying to get a 2-on-1 break in. Can't do it. Can't even get it in the line. Nice, having trouble. It comes out. Flames on the move. And the Leaf zone is Huberdeau. Huberdeau. Cross ice pass. That is going to be blocked. Toronto. Nice move there by Marner. Got it to the line. Just couldn't get it out. This one is being kept in. Down around at the side. I got Leafs young gun rookie. Oh, nice. Andrew, who do you have? I'm always looking. Or if you want to send me an email with who you have, Andrew, I'm always looking for hockey cards. Leafs still have to bring the heat. That's right, Jordan. They cannot take the foot off the gas. They have to keep it going. Yeah, Leaf fans are way too quiet, Beverly. They need to get the noise going. Holmberg going to put this one in. Calgary just out. Holmberg going to flip it right back in. If one of the mods could drop the email in for Andrew, that would be great. Thank you very much. Here comes Calgary on the move, bringing this one out over the line. Flames back in the slot. Here's a shot. Hit the side of the net, just went wide. That was a close call. Flames still working. Toronto going to settle the bouncing puck down, going to move it ahead. Nylander tried to get it going. Just got it over the red line. He's going to head off. Flames bringing it right back. Taking a look. Oh, Rob, that would be outstanding. This shot is going to be deflected. It doesn't go out of play. Here's a blast. You know, it's funny. They got the ad boards going around. They still got the big Hudson's Bay in the corner there, and it's so unfortunate to see the big Hudson's Bay ad board. Maybe if they spent less money on their digital advertising, they wouldn't have to file for bankruptcy protection. Here comes Calgary back over. Coming in. Here's a shot. That one gets knocked down. Taking a look in the side. Let's get that wave going. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get your hands up. Get those hands up. The virtual wave is going around our virtual ring. Sabres win it. Thank you, Lucas. That makes me very happy. I know our good friend Coach is happy too. Big time Sabres fan. In the corner, digging this one free. Back to the line. Flames going to hold this one in. Ball. Nice job. McMahon is all over him. Flames going to work it up. Face-off dot on the far side. Driving towards the net. Crashes into Joseph Wall. Wall gives a little shove back. We got a penalty coming up here to the Calgary Flames. Going to be goaltender interference. Back to Rielly. Rielly, cross ice, shooting, scores! Bobby McMahon! Bobby McMahon is going to get that goal. That was huge. On a broken play, a delayed penalty, and the third line strikes again. As Anderson drives to the net, Domi, good restraint. Domi was going to grab him, and he saw the ref had his arm up, so Domi let him go. And Bobby McMahon, as he's stumbling, gets the puck off. Wow. Great shot.
I think, Jody, this is one that if Dan Vladar is warm and in the game, that one
James. Bobby McMahon. I'm not going to lie. I'm so happy for Bobby McMahon. I was kind of hoping, though, it would have gone to a power play, hoping Matthews would have had that chance. But Bobby Mack, that is great for him. Lorenz trying to bring it in front. Excuse me. Code, what's going on? It's crazy that Bobby Mack is from my hometown. Nice. Always love when players perform well from my hometown. Always good to see. It's Bobby Mack's 18th goal of the year, by the way, which is awesome. It's going to be from Rielly and Yarncroc. So nice job, Toronto. Just keep pushing. Don't let off that gas. Still time for Matthews. Yes, there is. Lots of time. The Flames going to come in offside. All right, so what we're going to do at the 12-minute mark, the first whistle in and around the 12-minute mark, we're going to announce the winner of our hockey puck. So that is coming up momentarily. Stick around so you don't miss that one. Face-off is going to be at center ice.
Yeah, at a certain point, I don't know if we're there yet. We're getting close. That risk that you mentioned sort of turns into, wow.
This is going to be dumped up and all the way down. Back around for Nyes. Nyes going to put it over to Matthews. Matthews trying to come through. First goal in 13 games. There you go.
Jonathan Huberdeau.
I love Bobby McMahon. Yeah, Andrew. He's a good one. Kadri trying to come in. Taking it away. I think I might need Bobby Mack. If you got a Bobby Mack for sale, I might be interested. I got to check my list. I can't remember if I have them or not. I got a lot of young guns too, so if there's any you're looking for, you let me know. Maybe we can get a trade going. We just opened a bunch. Oh, here's one for all the hockey card fans. For a lot of you know, I was a big fan of Michael Bunting, and I just picked up this the Cup, which the Cup is one of the prestigious brands. I got the rookie auto patch for none other than our good friend Michael Bunting. So there you go, Michael Bunting rookie auto patch. This little scuff is just on the case, and it's got its number down there in the corner. So love my Michael Bunting. Had to get that for my my private collection. This coming right back down in the corner. Calgary picking it up. Who is Toronto tough guy? Right now, it's Domi. Domi is that Toronto tough guy. We got. All right, I'll take a look and see. I can't remember if I have him or not. I remember for a while I was trying to pick up him and Fraser Minton, and I was having some trouble acquiring them. So I'll have to double check. I did get my Hildebeest. I got Hildeby. Got him a little while ago, hoping he turns out to be well. Third line back on here for Toronto. By the way, if you are just joining us, welcome in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for us, and make sure you hit that subscribe. We want you to come back and join us Wednesday, Thursday for a little back-to-back Leaf action. And you have it? No. All right, this coming into the zone. Calgary back with it. 2-on-1. They come across. Wall went across with the pad. Was able to get it. Just cause enough havoc that Calgary couldn't receive that pass.
These guys were riled up about playing, and he said that's a good thing. It was a very quiet morning skate. He noticed. He said, you know, they were
this down in the corner. That's right. With Toronto being 4 points behind Florida, they play Florida twice more coming up. Need to wear these the rest of the season. Absolutely, Rick. Hey, John, what's going on? Hope you're doing all right. All right, Andrew, awesome. Yeah, send me an email, and I'll respond. I'll check my list later on tonight. Oh, are we going to get a fight? No, we don't. Just a drop stick. Here they come. Shot right on, taking that one on the chest. I did. Would like to sleep. I did. I got some of those. Those were pretty nice. Those were pretty decent. Down in the corner. Coming around, Toronto in the Calgary zone again. This coming around. By the way, channel members, don't forget, immediately following this hockey game, our channel member only exclusive post-game hangout and chat. That is coming up. Tanev in the corner, going to play this one around. Of course, we'll review all the stats and everything, and we'll open up the phone lines. And if you want to join me live on stream, you'll be able to do so. Flames dumping it right back in, coming around, seeing it. I have a Wall and Nyes, Young Gun, McMahon, and Marner. Nice. This down to the side. Toronto, Matthews trying to bat it out of the air. Did so. You need 8. Would like to sleep. Send me an email with which 8 you need. If I have them, I'll get them over to you. I'll take a look. Just down in the corner, coming around. Back to the line. I just have to find where I put them. Because I don't think I have anywhere near a full set. So if you need 8, if I have them, yeah, it's no problem. Flames turning and looking to move this up ice. 12.5 to go. So next whistle, we're going to give away the hockey puck. We're going to award the winner. Mitch Marner, something else this season, 80. Yeah, he's having a great season. Great season. All right, there it is. Icing call. Let's turn this off. Let's take a look. Who is our winner? All right, the winner of the hockey puck is going to be
winner Gagnon.
You gotta be kidding me. Are you again? Again, B Disney, are you still here? B Disney has the luck of the Irish. Oh my goodness. B Disney, you said it at the beginning of this stream. You were feeling lucky. You gotta be kidding me. B Disney. Back to the line. Playing this through. Here comes Calgary. Calgary on the move. Is B still here? You are on the clock. Holmberg going to flip this up and down the ice. Trying to chase it around. He's with Minnie Mouse right now. Oh, Catherine, thank you so much. It's just a little dry in here because I got a fan blowing right on it, but I'm good. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. There it is. B Disney is here. B Disney. Unbelievable. Congratulations. You said you were feeling lucky, and lucky you were. Big congratulations. So, B, we will arrange that for you. Toronto trying to flip this one out of the zone. Getting it all the way down the ice. Back in after it. Here comes Calgary. Anderson going to play this one across. Go Leafs, go. What a game they're having. In over the line, cycling this one around. Be Disney. I think I need you to buy me a lottery ticket because you are lucky. Here comes Calgary. Long pass up. Flames into the Leafs zone. Taking a look across. There's the pass. That one gets knocked down. Maybe I should go to sleep, but go Leafs go. I like how you say, maybe I should go. Maybe you should go to sleep. Nah, hey, it's only 10 minutes left in the period. Toronto going to play this down. Lorentz trying to break in. Lomberg going to go in the corner. Or Peschel. Why do I always mix those two up? Peschel throwing this one up ice all the way down. Wall going to stop it, play it towards the corner. Ekman-Larsson coming in with a bump. Calgary steals it, shot from a sharp angle. Maple Leafs going to play this over to Marner. He's going to set it up and get it out to Benoit. Down into the Flame zone. Right prep, I know. Here's Matthews going for the spinorama. Marner, over to Matthews. Back to Ekman-Larsson. To Matthews. Matthews to Marner. Back over to Matthews. Matthews behind the net to Nyes. Nyes chasing it down as Weegar took it away from him. Matthews going to intercept. He has it at the red line. These guys are going to change up, so Matthews is just going to hang on to it. Now he plays this down into his own zone. And the wave is going around the Scotiabank Arena. The wave should go around our arena too. Here they come into the zone. And we got a penalty. Or I think it was out of bounds. The wave is going around. We haven't seen the Scotiabank Arena this lively in a long time. Luke, I know. Welcome in, by the way. They really should, Luke. They really should. It's been a long time since we've seen the Maple Leafs this dominant. Now, Toronto, they beat Calgary in February 6-3. Now here in March, they're up 6-1, another 6 spot. So they have replicated what they did before, and they're playing even better. They are still, by the way, in the faceoff circle at 74%. 74% in the faceoff circle. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hey, there it is. The hands keep coming around. Keep coming around. By the way, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, if you haven't hit that like button yet, give that a click. If you haven't hit that subscribe, hit that subscribe. We'll be back Wednesday and Thursday. Leafs and Avs, Leafs and Rangers. We'd love for you to come and hang out with us, even if you get that. I know we got a lot of people here tonight just because it's on Prime. Excuse me, and you don't get Prime, so that's okay. But even when it's on Sportsnet or TSN or a channel in your area that you do get, still come and hang out. Come and join us in the chat. Come see what everybody has to say. That's half the fun. And if you're brand new, if you've never been with us before, come in the chat and say hello. Put your hands up. We've seen some new people coming in and saying hello, and we love to see that. So thank you for those of you that are new for doing that. We appreciate it. Now, we are on all the other platforms as well. We're on Twitch, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, so you can check us out on all social platforms. If you go to our website, samwellb12experience.com, you can get all of our social links and check us out all the way around. Joel, what's going on? Cheers. Cheers to you, and happy St. Paddy's Day to one and all. And I love that Lego is a sponsor here. They got the Lego highlight reel, Lego replay going. That was pretty cool. All right, back from commercial break. Time to finish it off. Buffalo wins in overtime against Boston. And David, I am so happy to see that. 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go. 99th career multi-point game for Domi. He's got a goal and an assist. Here comes Toronto right back into the Flame zone. Don't take the foot off the gas. Trying to work through the third line has been absolutely insane. Dallas certainly did finish it. It's great. Here they come again. Nylander shooting. He puts it off the post. He wanted to go back to Tavares, and Tavares just wasn't in a good position. So he puts it off the post. They need to make a Lego Eggo prep. That's funny. What I really want to get, what I'm dying to get, is the Lego Millennium Falcon, the big one. It's like one of the largest sets they've ever made, but it's $1,000. I can't justify spending $1,000 on Lego, but that would be my Lego wish list, my Lego dream, is that huge Millennium Falcon. It's gorgeous. RBK, what's going on? Welcome in. Imagine if we traded Matthews, right? Imagine if we took Patrick Laine instead of Austin Matthews. This back down around in the corner. Toronto with it. Going to carry this one up. Bobby McMahon. He's going to play this one forward. Flames going to pick it up. They're going to come around their own net. Nylander needs one more point for 600 of his career. That's awesome. And John Tavares. I didn't see what that said. 500 something for John Tavares. Flames back with it. Go for, right, Dallas? I wish. Gonna turn around. Toronto just knocking it out of the zone. Nice job. Blocking it down here. Here comes Domi. Domi back in. He's gonna look to feed this across. And Bobby McMahon with it. He's gonna send this in on Wolf. It's stopped. It's there. Yarncroc stick handling back to the point. Across another post. they're just nobody wants to shoot right now. The name of the game is score, folks. Just because you're up by 5 doesn't mean you got to stop. Dumping this one in. Toronto going to chip it into the corner. If you have chances, shoot the puck. Here comes Benoit. Going to carry this one up. Going to flip this one down in the corner. Oh, penalty, Benoit. He's going to drop the gloves. Benoit and Hanley going at it, and Benoit just absolutely destroys. And that was no fight. Hanley just went down. Steven Lorentz is pulling at somebody who's in there as well. I can't see who's who right now. Who's at the bottom of the pile? Oh, so it was Hunt, not Hanley. Hanley came on top. Hunt and Benoit went after it. So Benoit knocks Hunt down. Hunt comes after Benoit. Benoit's gloves comes down. I don't think Hunt ever dropped his gloves, and Hunt went down like a sack of potatoes. And they're going to a commercial break. We'll see how this gets all sorted out with 7:13 to go. I don't know if they'll probably just get roughing for that. I don't think that's going to be classified as a fight, but we'll have to see. Third man in, Rick, it's interesting. You know, if they call it 5-5 for fighting, then absolutely he should get the third man in. But if they just give him 2 each for roughing, then I don't think they can. My daughter got a Lego bouquet of roses. Oh, Prep, that's awesome. The Lego flower sets are phenomenal. I have one of the earlier flower bouquets. They're great. Danny T, what's shaking? Welcome to the party. Leafs finally up with a big win. It's nice to see. All right, folks, we need 13 more likes. Surely we can find 13 more likes, and I'm sorry for calling you Shirley. But let's go. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, smash that thumbs up for us. But this is a fun game. We knew it was going to be a banger. We knew it was going to be a party, and that's just what it is. The true test will be, can they continue to play this way Wednesday and Thursday? Colorado has been surging. Colorado has been playing much better hockey. Can the Leafs play this way against Colorado and then do it night 2 against the New York Rangers? And the Rangers are an interesting team. Some nights they show up, some nights they absolutely do not. But they got Shesterkin, who is one of the better goaltenders in the league. Beatrice, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us here tonight. All right, coming back from commercial break. I'm excited to see the Leafs in Colorado. That's going to be a really fun hockey game. And down the stretch, we're going to have lots. We're going to be following this Atlantic Division very, very closely. Because this is a crazy division, the way this is setting up down the stretch. It's going to be very close. The wild card is going to be bonkers. Tampa Bay won today, so Toronto needs to win this. It looks like they're going to. Ottawa, Rangers, Montreal, Columbus, Detroit, all in it. Islanders, Boston, technically they're in it too. So it looks like, is there an extra little timeout here? I don't think this is... Oh, there's Benoit's in the box, so they're taking a review of the situation here. Curious to see what they're reviewing, because I don't think you can review fighting penalties unless they're trying to see if there was a... I'm trying to see what... So Benoit only dropped one glove, so... Yeah, Jojo, me too. Richard, what's going on, buddy? Good to see ya. Welcome in. Welcome to the party. So I'm not exactly sure what it is that they're reviewing here.
Look at how it started. You can see the cross-check there on that.
So they have Benoit and Uyghur as minor penalties. So are they looking at the initial cross-check? Why isn't Hunt in the box? So...
Oh, I see why he's upset.
Yeah,
that's why he's upset.
He's got 2 minutes for cross-checking, 2 minutes for roughing. Calgary, number 52, 2 minutes for roughing.
So Hunt, who comes across with a shoulder to the chin of Benoit, that's why Benoit came with the cross-check. Hunt came with the high hit up around the chin of Benoit, so Benoit retaliated with the cross-check.
That's what Benoit's saying. No, he caught me.
So Calgary got away with one here. Calgary gets away with a headshot. And that's, I'd like to see a little bit of a replay, because the one they showed, it was kind of a backside you couldn't really see. So it'll end up being a 5-on-4 as Benoit gets 2 for cross-checking, 2 for roughing. Uyghur gets 2 for roughing. Hunt should be in this box for a headshot. He should actually be out of the game. In a 6-1 hockey game, you don't need to be going to throw an elbow or a shoulder at somebody's face. Like, talk about unsportsmanlike. There's no need for that. So, surprised at this call. I don't think we're going to see any more drama. No one else is going to come at it. Being there's 7 minutes left in this hockey game, and these two teams will not play each other again this year. Here's Kadri coming across in front. Nice little stop there. Back to the line. Anderson putting this one across. Here's a shot. This one going through the crease. Back to the line. Anderson playing it down low. Back out in front, and a little misplay there. There's some interference run. Toronto couldn't get to the puck. Here's a quick shot by Coronado. He fanned on it. Toronto going to flip this down the ice. 1:30 to go in the power play. Jeremy, what's going on? Stash wants the Hattie. Wants the Hattie. We want him to get it. Stash. That's a great nickname. Forget Poppy. He's now going to be Stash. Back to the line. Here's a shot. And that one's going to be deflected wide. Back to the line. Jeremy. So funny. Just coming through, trying to put it across. Anyone want to buy this Young Gun rookie cards off me? Which one, Andrew? Which one? Silvio, thank you for hitting that subscribe. I really appreciate that. This coming all the way down the ice, Silvio. I hope we'll see you Wednesday and Thursday. Matthew Nyes, Young Guns rookie, PSA 9. Joseph Wall, Young Guns, PSA 9. Bobby Mack. Ooh, what do you want? What do you want for McMahon and Minton? I'd be interested if they're graded. Even though they're 9s, I'd still be interested. Sam Montebo was outstanding. Oh, Monty, sometimes he has some phenomenal games. 23 seconds to go, and this Toronto going to clear it out and down the ice. Yeah, Andrew, let me, again, let me check after the stream, see if I have them. Being graded 9s, they have no real additional extra value. But I like them graded. I like the hard cases. Here it is, side of the net. Joseph Wall is down. Great save. Penalty has expired. Here's another shot in front. Wall is going to grab it and hang on to it. So a nice job here by Wall.
Well, you mentioned it, Forsey. I mean, you want
Yeah, I'm always on the look for graded stuff.
That sticks in your head as a killer.
I got my Connor McDavid graded 9.5, Beckett graded 9.5. They're going to commercial break. That I'm looking to move. I got a Jonathan Huberdeau young gun. I have, if anybody is looking for Johnny Gaudreau, I have Johnny Gaudreau young gun and Future Watch Auto, both graded. Those two I'm looking to move. So if there's any Johnny Gaudreau fans looking for some graded rookie and Future Watch Autos, I'd be willing to do a deal if you were going to take them both, but definitely interested on those. Andrew, you can also, if you go to our website, samwellb12experience.com, you can send me a note through the website. Yeah, send me a note. We'll talk, because I have, like I said, I got the Johnny Young Gun and Future Watch. I can't. One of them's a 9, one of them's a 9.5. I just can't remember offhand which is which. I used to have them on my table, but I put them away, so I can pull them out for next stream and show you. Evan Matthews Young Gun canvas. Oh, you got the canvas. Nice. Yeah, I got a regular Matthews. It got a 9 grading, which I was surprised. I thought the way one of the corners were, I didn't think it was going to get a 9 grading, but I'll take it. So Andrew, yeah, if you just go, there's our website. If you just go to the website, if you go to the About Us page, you can actually send a note right through the website. And I got lots of extra young guns. I don't know if you picked up any of these Series 2s, but they've done a lot of these vintage kind of young guns. Like here's a Brady Tkachuk, kind of these artistic young guns. So they've done some cool stuff in this year's set.
It's going to be a big event. Yeah.
We got a Quinn Hughes, which is kind of cool. So they did some nice stuff this year. All right, here we go. 5 minutes to go in the third period. Toronto hanging on. 6-1, a little more than hanging on, but they're getting the job done. Flames putting it back down. Penalty has expired, so we're even Steven. 5-on-5. Domi diving across, trying to knock it out. Couldn't. Here's a shot right on. Wall's going to make the save and hang on to the rebound. Good job there, Joey Wall. He-Man's data, what's going on? I fear the end is near for the Flames' playoff chances. Mathematically, they still have time, but they got to start winning some games, right? It's going to get tight. Do you not like anybody on the Leafs? I was not a fan of Ryan Reeves. Was not a fan of Ryan Reeves at all.
That's a big advantage.
Other than him, no, I don't mind this team we've put together now. I really don't. Here's a quick shot. You know, in the past, there definitely have been some players I didn't like. But I can get behind these guys now. I mean, meaning most of them. This being tipped down. I'm still waiting for the new guys to impress me. I think Carlos had an okay night tonight. Lawton hasn't had a ton of playing time, but I'm waiting to see him be a difference maker. And here is Lawton carrying this one in. He's going this down in the corner. Coming around. Flames going to play this one back out. Klingberg, yes, Klingberg is definitely at the top of that list. Before Reeves joined, yeah, John Klingberg was definitely up on that list. Here's a shot, a nice save. You know, I like a lot of the underdogs. Like if we go back in the day, you know, I was an Alan McCauley fan. I got an Alan McCauley jersey. I was a Steve Sullivan fan. You know, I definitely liked a lot of the not so common players. Ball has not had much work tonight. Is Calgary just bad, or the Leafs playing good? But Calgary's not bad. They're a bubble team. They're having an off night tonight. They're definitely having an off night tonight. But Toronto's looked really great. Toronto has looked really, really great. Back to the line. Calgary sending this one in. Wall getting a piece of this one. They're starting to get a bunch of shots now. They've had 10 shots in this period, which is the most. Calgary had 6 in the first, 7 in the second, 10 now here in the third. Toronto has only taken 2 shots here in this period. Here comes Kadri back in the front. And I give Calgary credit. They're still skating. Calgary's still playing hard. They're not quitting. We play Calgary every game. Yeah. Here comes Toronto trying to put it in front and doesn't quite get to the net. Andrew, I can't check right now, but I can check after the... Well, I can probably... I can't read it, but let me see if I... I don't see anything from you just yet. This coming around, Flames in here, still have a chance for the Howe hat-trick. Still a chance. Here's a shot going wide. I don't think Domi with 2:50 left is going to drop the gloves with anybody, but it would be awesome. Road Warrior, what's going on? Being down by 5 this late, move on to the next game. Pretty much. They're just trying to keep it going. This coming around down in the corner. That's okay, John. You hang on to it.
I just think if Calgary makes the playoffs, Wolf has got to be the top vote.
Here they come, Toronto. Taking a look. They could use Wayne Simmons. Yeah, Chuck, that's another guy that I was not a big fan of, to be honest. Down in the zone, flipping it in. Rielly going to bake this one around the boards, trying to get it out. 2:05 to go. 2:05. We need 3 more likes. 3 likes if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet. Give it a click. Toronto going to dump this one down in the corner. The Leafs need in the Sens of Panthers. Yeah, they got to start getting some wins going. It's going to be a tough week. Colorado's going to be an interesting game Wednesday. Rangers, they should win that one on Thursday. This coming back up. Carlo going to get bumped, knocked off his feet. That's not something you see every day. Here's Robertson. Robertson going to give this to Domi. Domi going to look, make the move. Now he drops this one back. 1:25 to go. This one being tipped, and it's actually going to go at a play, so we're going to get a stoppage. Channel members, don't forget, coming up immediately following this game, we're going to have our channel member post-game hangout. We're going to end this stream. You should automatically be teleported over there. Oh, Prep. Look at that. Prep says you want to come and join us in our post-member hangout. Here's some gifted memberships. Prep, thank you so much. Congratulations to those that received some gifted memberships. You guys and gals are all excited. You're all welcome to join us for our post-game hangout coming up immediately following this game. Yeah, John, big Doug Gilmour fan for sure. Prep, thank you so much. You are so kind. Last minute to play, and there's only one voice we need to hear. Last minute of play in this period. Paul Morris, the voice of my childhood at Maple Leaf Gardens. Who's your favorite team besides the Leafs? The one and only Florida Panthers. Panthers are my number team. In fact, we streamed from 2 Panther games this year, which was pretty cool. 2 Panther games down in Amarant Arena.
It's going to be fascinating here for the next few weeks.
Sending this one around. Flames still have it in here.
Yeah, they're playing so good.
Here's a shot. Look out. It's going to trickle past wall and in. The Flames score. So Calgary gets their second goal. This shot, Wallen got a piece of it. It was deflected in front. In just a redirection. It went off Scott Lawton. Scotty, you scored in the wrong goal. So it was actually going wide. It hit Scott Lawton's leg and goes in. That's what trading Fraser Minton in a first-round draft pick gets you. A fourth-line center who puts the puck in his own net. Ouch. Toronto just felt sorry for them. Playing this one up. 42 seconds to go. This is going to be dumped in. Again, huge thank you to Prep for everything. All right, Andrew, thank you. Thank you to all of our mods for crushing it tonight. Thank you, Prep and John, for the super chats and gifted memberships. Really do appreciate it. Domi gonna back this one up. And of course, big thanks to Prep and congratulations to B Disney for winning the hockey puck here on St. Patty's Day night. So congrats, B Disney. The 6th straight win versus the Flames, longest active win streak versus an opponent. The Toronto Maple Leafs get this one done, and they put this one away. That is awesome. Big win, absolutely. So, wow, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back on Wednesday for the Leafs in the Colorado Avalanche. I hope you will join us for that one. 6-2, your goal scorers, Domi, Anderson, Nylander, Robertson, Matthews, McMahon, and Ball just there. We're going to be switching over. We're going to be saying goodnight to everybody on TikTok. We're going to be saying goodnight to everybody on Twitch. We're going to say goodnight to all our regular viewers over on YouTube. Channel members, we're going to see you real soon. We're going to switch it over and start our post-game hangout. So we'll see you there in just a few minutes while I get set up. From everyone here at the Samuel B12 Experience, again, thank you to our gifters, our mods, everyone who hit the like, hit that subscribe, hung out with us tonight. Thank you for supporting our channel the way you do. Really, truly appreciate it. We'll see you on Wednesday night. That's going to be a good one. The Leafs, Colorado Avalanche. Until then, take care, everybody, and good night.